Hey guys.
Hey guys.
New
Happy
location.
Black Friday. Is that like a happy day? Happy Black Friday? Is that what people say?
I guess it depends on if you have Manny or not. Whether
Oh.
how happy it is. If you got some sales, how happy it is or it isn't.
Okay. Who's happy?
Who's happy?
Who's
yeah.
allowed to say it's Happy Black Friday? Okay.
I thought my bumpy skin was just something.
Let's see.
The Wi-Fi has been acting up.
Yeah, so the Wi-Fi has been acting up. Our typical
All week.
spot that we typically sit at, it was just too cold down
Too
there,
cold.
and we didn't like heat up the area quick enough, so we had to move it up here.
Not that we would. It was a great big old open area.
Yeah, it was just
I'm not
cold.
trying to heat up the whole downstairs.
Yeah. It's just cold. So we're in here with a space heater.
Okay. Let's see. I just start picking out names. Let's see. Leslie, LeBron, Karen, Spearman, Ashley, Harris, Ms. Dills, D. Curly, hey, Flower Tress 06, Sinclair Lennon. Oh, I'm good. Look, I was all the way down.
She said it's her first live. Hi.
Oh, hey.
We took off last week, so this is kind of like our first live too.
I know. Normally, when we were kind of like running around getting dressed, I'm doing my 2-hour concealing. We check to see, and we're like, oh my God, there's 20 people in the room. Oh my God, there's like 30 people in the room. And tonight, there's only
Like
11.
9
I'm like,
or
folks
11.
is either out shopping or everybody has very short attention span because we were gone last week. Everyone's like, okay, they're gone, and you guys have mourned and move on.
Yeah. Let me see if I click this side light off. If you
Okay.
become less ghostly. I'm just real ghostly looking.
I know, it's warmed me up a little bit. Okay, there's a lot of shine.
I don't think that did anything. Don't lean in.
That's a lot of bright light
I
there.
know. Don't lean into the camera.
Okay, so should I just like
Oh wow,
chill
you
back
guys
here?
saw my crazy. I have like my pajamas tied around my waist. Or maybe like just sit back. Like I'm sitting further back.
Like lounge.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Okay.
Okay, wow,
We still
okay.
don't have it together.
We're trying.
We're trying.
So can I like pose all night?
No, don't be any posing on that.
Okay.
Okay, wait. Let me turn the ring light down.
Wait, that's a lot of ring light.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Okay. All right, we're gonna get it together, guys.
How's that? Oh,
I
that's
don't know.
better. That's better,
Am I so
right?
ghostly?
I don't know. It's hot
It
already.
is what it is.
Okay.
I know we put on all this
You
extra.
got the church fan?
Yeah, but you broke the last one, so you're not getting it.
What last one
The
did I
one
break?
we had, you broke it in half, and I need that firmness when I have to start fanning the
I don't remember.
setting
I don't
spray.
remember breaking a church
So
fan.
get a
in half.
magazine like we used to do back in the old days. No, you don't get to get that anymore. Here, use that.
Teen Vogue.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Okay, guys.
Sorry. What's going on? New location. Yeah, this is actually my bedroom / studio. Typically the backdrop is up here, but tonight I wanted to make it a little bit more casual, so you could see a little bit of my room. But yeah.
Okay. Okay. So the bright lights look like some highlighter. I know, but see, since I don't wear highlighter because it's just too much brightness on my face.
Since when?
Highlighter. I just kind of maybe put a little something in the eyes every now and then, but like when it first came out, I looked like a glazed donut. Guys, I used to take a brush.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, you used
we're
to.
not gonna belabor the point. I used to take a brush like this because I didn't know that just like a little ever so lightly here. Okay, I used to take this and basically use it as like a blush. like a contour. I look like a glazed donut.
No, really.
Yeah.
And sometimes people are like, "Oh, you look like a little glazed." No, it really was not.
It
was
was
not cute.
shiny. It looked
Yeah,
awful.
you're supposed to use a brush like this, like a small
Wow.
brush, and you were
Yeah.
using like a powder brush for your highlighter.
Poor thing, bless my heart. I tried.
I know, love you some
I
Mitch.
really tried.
Love you some Mitch. Oh, look, people are liking the change of scenery. I know. Well, we used to be up here back for those of y'all
Don't be
who.
giving that company all that extra advertisement. You know, Manny.
Hold, please. I'm not gonna keep getting up and down with these pajamas on. Okay?
All right.
Hey, 106 Andy, it's great to see you, girl.
I'll let them know who's saying what about what and when and where and why.
Okay, you're still so bright, but I don't think there's
I'm
anything
a
we can
girl.
do. Okay, I'm sorry. All right.
There's nothing I can do. Don't make me feel self-conscious.
Okay.
You're skin tone shaming. now.
Okay. Okay. Maureen Wilson, missed you, lady Samit. We missed y'all some
Hair looks fabulous. If I do say so myself,
Lori's starting
right?
early. Does she ever stop?
Yeah, it does, guys. If I do say so myself. Okay, it's a little longer than I want it, but I think I may go with it for a bit, but I'm not sure.
Oh, I'm like, where's that noise coming from?
I liked it when it was shorter and chicer last year this time, but I don't know.
Yeah, so you chopped your hair off, got highlights, and it went back to where it was. So
worse than where it was.
So here we are.
Longer than what it was.
All right,
Yeah.
so let's start with Thanksgiving. How was your guys' Thanksgiving? Anybody get any good plates? I'm on plate about number 4 now.
Okay.
Yesterday I had 2. Today I had 2.
Yesterday I picked that one, but barely.
We were saying it's so hard to eat on Thanksgiving because you're talking to everybody.
Yeah.
So like my plate of food is getting cold while I'm having conversations with people, and like you really can't eat.
And today I had one, and that was enough for me.
If you don't toot your own hair, who will?
Right?
Ashley Harris. So funny.
Yeah, because you know you got to give yourself compliments, guys. You got to build yourself up because the world won't. I'm telling you, the world won't.
I've never seen so many photos of unseasoned turkeys until this year. Well, we didn't do turkey. Well, my grandma hosted this year, and she did roast chicken.
Okay, guys.
There were like 3 little roast chickens.
My mother, okay, I grew up, she didn't cook, okay, just like me, okay, like I just simply don't cook. So then people wonder, like, go figure, why doesn't LoriAnne cook? Well, because my mother did. But I did have grandmothers and great aunts and all that did. But it was never something that was a hobby of mine, of cooking, okay? And so I never picked it up. So, all right, fast forward it. My mother was going to host this year. And she did. And the rules are, we're here as a family. We're just glad to see each other. It's not about eating. Thanksgiving is about eating. But her house, her rules. All right. So we went there, and it was fun because really, like, we didn't eat. Like, right? Well, I really did.
Well, I was the first one. Everybody went in, oh, hug, kiss, kiss, hug, 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 talk. And I'm like, where's the food? Let's go. Like, I'm hungry. So I was like the first one to dive into the food.
Yeah.
And like I was taking ropes off stuff and tin foil off stuff. And that's why I had a cute little yellow dress on. And the roast chicken, I was like cutting the strings around the legs. And one of the wires just like snapped. And
3
grease
chickens, like the 3 little pigs
everywhere.
all lined up there. Like, I never seen such perfect.
Yeah, they were like
unmistakably roast chickens, okay? 3, not mistaken for a turkey,
but
nothing else.
Maybe it was just dry bird season because they were like dry. Like,
it's funny, you know, when you're with family, you say things. It's like being with a whole bunch of LoriAnnes, okay? My brother, my sister. And my brother's like, oh, this dry bird. And like, that's what I say. How many times do I say dry bird
exactly,
this season?
Crystal Garcia. She likes to have the props, but she doesn't use them. So she was like, all that Tupperware, but you don't cook. Like, exactly. Like, you like to have the things.
Yeah,
like,
all
but
my,
you don't use them.
Williams-Sonoma, spatulas, okay, cookie sheets, hand towels, all that. I like all the accessories, but I don't use them to accessorize. I just kind of like use them to just kind of like placements, just to the appearance. Okay, just the appearance of that I cook. Hope when people come and they see hope.
It stopped.
And we start all over again.
No.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we're back. Are we back?
Are we back?
We're back. Okay. Here we go. Okay.
Okay. So yeah, all the accessories, no cooking, plenty of Tupperware, just collections. I think I like to collect. Now I collect the hair products. Back then I collect kitchen things, but kinda, sorta.
Oh my gosh, I saw. Were any of you guys reading the hashtag Thanksgiving with Black families? It was so funny, and I saw the one that said like hashtag Thanksgiving with Black families when your aunt has already made like 5 to-go plates for her kids that are working, and people there haven't even gotten their first plates yet. Like, I was dying. Like, so true. Like, people make the to-go plates before the people there get the first plate.
Yeah.
Like, can we eat first before? But I heard that's a rule. You're supposed to make your to-go plate first, and then you make your actual plate. That's how it goes.
Really?
Yeah, you have to make your to-go plate
That would disturb me. That would really disturb me. So you walk in, put your pocketbook down, and you have the food laid out, and you start making a plate to go.
You got to make it to go.
The assumption that there's going to be enough afterward.
Just in case there's not, you got to get your to-go plate first, and then you get your actual plate.
It's just a lot of food lovers, I guess, right? Okay, yeah.
Okay, so people want to know about Black Friday. Where did we throw these Black Friday coins, if any?
Okay, let's see. How did my mother say to put it? She said to say that we were going to instruct y'all where to go. Okay, because money was tight this year. And so, and basically that's what we were doing. We were Instagramming, people were emailing, and that's basically where it begins and ends. Messaging.
Yeah. I feel like we buy things like all throughout the year that once Black Friday comes, I swear it's not just this year, it's like every year. We never do the whole Black Friday shopping.
Yeah,
we never do it.
When you guys were little, when I lived in California, we would always go to San Francisco. That was just like a thing that we did. So we used to do that. And when we came back to Connecticut,
but was it actually like shopping or just being out in like the hustle and bustle?
I think it was just always out being out in the hustle and bustle and me walking around with my Christmas list. Okay.
But the sales every year are getting worse. Like this year wasn't as bad as last year, But yeah, so someone said CURLMIX. Yeah, I was talking to you about that today because we were actually the face advertising it on Facebook, and I'm like, oh, they're running like our video as part of their CURLMIX their thing, their Black Friday sale, which it was their bundle. Buy one bundle, get a bundle free. But but basically you're getting $200 worth of products for $100, but you still got to spend $100. I said they probably should have done 50% off their products, like because their gels are like $26, $30. Cut those prices in half, and like people would have bought them like that. Like
it's a lot. I think at times when people, it's all right. First of all, it's the Christmas season, and people are trying to like see how they're gonna get their best bang for their buck, and like a little bit here, a little bit there, but to get all of this one brand kind of thing. Like we all know that we don't use all of that, all at once. So I started thinking, yes, you want to get in on the fun and all of that, but I mean, seriously, if you could just take the camera, just show that Sultana Coles section. I mean, I so bad wanted to. I was so afraid I wasn't going to get like something, but I just knew it was not smart.
Sultana Coles sale was great. If you get it before spring. So
if you get it before spring, we said it to our videos. They admit it. We all know the shipping is terrible, and during times like this, it's even worse. Okay, so you have to weigh out, was it worth it? And to a lot, it might be. To me, it's not, because our shelf is filled. There's really not a brand out there that was worth any lines waiting, any kind of like constantly looking on the computer. Somebody got me last night. I think it might have been Kid's sister. Is she on here yet? She may not be. And she's like, in line for Sultana Coles, and I started getting nervous. I'm like, oh my God, she's in line, knowing full well I didn't need to be in line. I had to take a peek. But still, when I went through, why the Sultana Coles is always out of stock? Like, how do you go out of stock at midnight? Okay, because all week long they kept saying, come back Friday night, because we're going to stock everything up. So were we just there too early? Did Kid's sister get me nervous and I went there way too early? Because
no, because someone wrote on, someone messaged us and said Sultana Coles is sold out. So they were like sold out, and then they put it back on. They were sold out again. Because you were saying like they were like trickling them out, kind of like.
To me, they were sold out very quickly after midnight. And then this morning around 8, I checked again, and a few things came back in. And then they all went back to sold out. And I'm like, what is this? And I said, are they trickling them out through the day so people keep checking back and checking back? And I said, because when I started clicking on each product, I started seeing sold 346. And I said, 346? And they're sold out? Why on Black Friday would they only stock this product with 346? Again, I got 346 emails since Monday. So I didn't understand that.
No, it was disappointing. And then what did Camille Rose have? They had what did they have? I forget.
Nobody had free shipping.
I know they didn't have free shipping.
Nobody
had free shipping. But no, the main choice, you woke me up like, oh, the main choice has 50% off, and I was like, okay. That's a pretty good deal, but like it has to be at least 50.
D-Curly, they didn't have salon sizes. The salon sizes come back out in December.
30% off. That's not a good sale.
We were like so ungrateful in our thought process that we thought we were looking like for anything would get our interest 80% off. Okay, I think we wanted 80% off to free. Why did we think in our minds that Black Friday meant that stores were going to open up their doors and tell everybody, come on in and help yourself?
Because that's what Black Friday is. You hype Black Friday up because it's the biggest sale of the year. So we want to see some 75%. We want to see some 80%. You're like, no, you want to see free. I'm like, basically.
And we don't mean, all right, everything was up to 70%. When you saw the number 70 or 80, it was always up to, and you never get that.
You get like, or nothing was ever 80.
You get summer cast-offs, things balled up on the floor if you go into retail and stores.
80% off our sale items, which are summer dresses, summer shorts.
They played us, guys.
Flip-flops.
One more year.
Come on.
Yeah. But now, the main choice, 50% off. Wow. That to me, and I woke you up and I'm like, Tay, the main choice, 50% off.
That wow was a little bit too impressed. Like, I was like, but they had, some Crystal Garcia just said it. She was like, the main choice had, but they had $9 shipping. That's basically the price of a product.
I know.
Like,
all right, let's get one thing straight, everybody. These companies are not going to be in a deficit. Okay? Is that why they call it Black Friday? For years, that everybody had some sort of like a racial undertone. Black Friday, we can't call that anymore. Okay, everyone's getting offended. Again, people love to be offended and offended together. Okay, we all go through the offended topic. Okay, but Black Friday was because I think if your books are in the red by Black Friday, you're supposed to bring them back into the black or something to make them like go positive. All right, and so I started thinking in my mind, when I went to Sultanicals, the thought process started changing, and I'm thinking, first I was excited. I'm like, $8, that's really good. $8, because I know all of you guys were going to be Sultanicals. And I'm like, okay, $8, this is really good. Because basically that was 50% off, because their things normally go for about $15.99, $16.
Right.
So I said, okay, bravo, Sultanicals. But when they kept going out of stock, and they kept playing like kind of like this out of stock, in stock, out of stock, in stock thing, I said they want people to keep coming and visiting this site. And then when I saw these things keep popping up that kept saying 346 sold, this one had 159 sold, and I'm like, it is out of stock already? They would show how many they sold. And I'm like, why in the world would these products be out of stock and they only sold 346 or 149? Like, did they not stock for Black Friday? Did we all not get a million emails since Monday? All the companies, a million emails. I mean, even Thanksgiving morning, none of the companies said Happy Thanksgiving. They just started with Black Friday. The first words on all of them down the line.
On Thursday.
One,
Pre-Black
no
Friday.
brand, they all said it.
Pre-Black
no
Friday.
Happy Thanksgiving, just pre-Black Friday, pre-Black Friday. It was just ad nauseum. And then they had nothing they could.
Yeah.
What did we go there for? Like, I was like thinking big sales,
Yeah.
but
no. What kept getting me was the shipping. That basically they take the money off, but they put it all back on with the shipping, so it was just like annoying. Okay, so we're missing questions. So I'm drinking a caramel cappuccino in here, and people want to know what's in our hair.
Okay, hold on, wait. Or let me just answer one. I swear I did not see pumpkin Sultanicals on website. I know. All right, only the one that we did the video on just recently, the pumpkin clay mask. But that beautiful smelling, I put it in my hair tonight. That's what's in my hair. Love the way it smells. That pumpkin, can't believe it's not pumpkin. That's what I kept looking back for. Kept looking back. I never saw it. Now, was it in the VIP? I don't know because I'm not a VIP. But anybody a VIP, and did they put their pumpkin stuff over there? They didn't put the mask over there, so I don't think they
The
would
clay
put...
mask was definitely up there.
Yeah.
Their website's confusing because it's like hair care, and then it's like there's
Limited
limited
edition.
edition hair care. So the hair care, there was only like 6 things. And then when you go to the limited edition, there's like 6, 7, 8 more like other products. So you have to kind of skip around on the website.
Sheila, right? I think it's not just you. I think we had to figure out yesterday why we kept losing power and stuff. I think it's Verizon.
If you have Verizon. Well, whenever something goes wrong online, I go straight to Twitter to see what people are like tweeting about. And so people have been tweeting about like Instagram issues and Verizon issues. So we have Verizon, and it's just been really bad.
Okay, let's see. All right, so let's...
Yeah, the butter wasn't on there. The detox was, though. Okay, so people want to know what's in our hair. What's in my hair is CURLMIX. I swear that's all I've been putting in my hair for like the past couple of weeks. This is the wash and go that we did, the gel down moisturizer on top, and it's the watermelon bundle. So,
and this is Alakay and mine, because I've been testing, so that when we bring it to you guys in a week or two, I've been testing all the products. And this is, let's see, okay, I shampooed with the black soap. Love that. Never saw a clarifying shampoo that your hair actually feels moisturized. It's just so moisturized. And I think I discussed this a few weeks ago. I said I'm not going to compare it to the Camille Rose Trimmer Store because you guys know that's my heart. And it's a co-wash. This is a very watery, almost it looks like apple cider vinegar. It doesn't smell like it, but it just kind of like looks like it, just so you guys get the idea of the consistency. So I shampooed with that, and then I went in with the lemon leave-in from Alakay, whichever that is, the lemon, whatever it is. And then I went in with the Curl Delight. It's like a yellowy kind of in a jar, between a gel and a cream kind of thing. I don't know, I'll explain it better when we actually do the video, but all this is Alakay. And then, of course, I wanted to smell like pumpkin yesterday, so I slapped on the Sultanicals. Can't believe it's not pumpkin. And then before we came on tonight, slapped it back on again.
Yeah.
I love product. I'm about ready to slap it back on, but you removed it from my territory here.
you handed it to me to put back on the
I want
shelf.
to put more on.
Yeah, no,
It's so good.
Maybe, Crystal, you said the CURLMIX messed up on their sale. Maybe they're going to be doing something different for Cyber Monday. I hope they don't do the bundle again and they do like the individual products for people who want to just try the gel or want to just try the moisturizer, because I don't think I would have bought the $100 bundle.
Yeah.
Even being able to buy, even though it was a $200 value, you still see like $100, and you kind of want to buy other things. You want to buy a little bit over here and a little bit over there.
Yeah.
So to throw $100 one way, like that was a little, that was a lot. That was a reach.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Yeah, I don't like bundles. I think when Sultanicals came out in the fall, that's why now, like, I was just kind of like feigning? I don't know, for that butter. And I just, Beanie?
Yeah, like beanie. Beanie,
Okay.
I think it's beanie.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Anyway, whatever. It's fine. That's what I was doing. I wanted it so bad, but I didn't, and I very cautiously bought one, and then I loved it. I don't know why I didn't think I would love it, because I love Can't Believe It's Not Butter, but I was very cautious, and I bought just one, and then I bought the detox, and if anyone saw the video, you see clearly we're not going to make it through this 4 to 6 week thing. So maybe other detoxes will work, can pick up the place of that pumpkin one, because I like the results, and especially during the time that my hair was freshly highlighted and all that. But yeah, and then they took it back down to the 8-ounce size. So you got to watch those ounces too, because we had the 16-ounce.
Yeah, we saw $8 and we were like, ooh, but it was the 8-ounce size.
It was the 8-ounce size. So
Urban Hydration, that's a good deal. We never tried their products, but they were 70% off. And Flautra said she got $170 worth of products for $50, no shipping. That's a good deal.
Now, see, that's what I'm talking about. Don't
and it's
give
just
people
one
deals
day.
and do shipping as well, because
Yeah.
you don't feel, and they're not getting any kickback, okay, because it's the United States Postal Service, but you still, as a customer, feel like they want my money. You don't attribute it to the United States Postal Service. You attribute it to that company want more of my money. That's how I think about it in my brain. Am I the only one?
No. And then Ashley Harris, she got me today with the Target sale. Target was just not bothered, unless it was like one of those things where you can only. Did anybody shop at Target? You can only get like the Black Friday sale if you're up at like the crack of dawn, and like it's like a small window. Because she said other than that, all they were giving away was a 20% off your next purchase. But what about like the Black Friday sale? Like, did Target was not bothered? Just like, we're not participating this year. Like,
I know that
what
you can get mad for a few days and people go back to Target for their Christmas shopping.
Yeah, we're still going back to Target, but like, what happened?
Okay, hey Jan. Okay, so Jan said he got all the products that he wanted. The kink drink, yeah. Oh, that was another. That's what I have in here too.
The kink drink.
Yep, sprayed some today to refresh Thanksgiving's hairdo. Yep, kink drink. Allocate. I forgot refresher spray as I finger coil.
It smells so good.
I have a lot of stuff in here. I can never keep up. I forget.
Hi to everybody coming and saying hi. We're not saying hi back.
Okay, hey. I know we're so busy talking.
I know, we're just talking and talking.
Okay, let me see. Samantha Ivy's in the room. Bridget Thomas. Ali C. TV. Pamela Walker. Angela Marcinkovich. There you go down there. Let me see. Who else is here? Who's it? Okay, Flower Trust 06. We've been talking.
The sales were just like disappointing. I didn't throw my coin anywhere this year.
Barbie Lovable. Is it? Hello, missed you. Hope you had a wonderful Thanksgiving. We did. Talked about our roast chickens we had.
Yeah, and I think for us, it's just like we couldn't buy another product. So if I was going to throw my coins, it was probably going to be to like a clothing store or something. I wasn't doing hair products this year. But if I was going to do hair products, there was nothing really impressive.
My brother said it best, and my brother's 5 years younger than me. So what? I'm 51, he's 46. So he said 20 years ago, he loved Black Friday. And I had to agree. He said 10 years ago, he liked Black Friday. And now, like, we just kind of like basically pushed ourselves back from the table. Nobody was interested. I remember 10 years ago, we were participating in Gray Thursday, which is when you leave the Thanksgiving table and get right in the car and start shopping. And that was like a new gimmick that started, what, about 10, 15 years ago?
Yeah.
That whole Gray Thursday thing. But that was fun. But, you know, I think as you age and you get older, it's like there's really nothing in this world, if people want it, that they can't really get. I think the excitement of the sales, and that's why stores got to bring it, because if they're not bringing it, I'm not going out for 30% in the morning.
Yeah.
Because it'll come for somebody's birthday, some president's birthday, you'll get a 30%.
Yeah.
I mean, it really has to be worth it. I think you said it best when you said Black Friday, there's so much anticipation about these big sales. One day, companies, one day, make it big.
Make it big.
Even if you have a very small window, like from 5 to 7 in the morning, that's the fun of it. You get in line with everybody sleepy, you know, curlers in the hair, bantu knots, braid outs, whatever, all just standing in line looking crazy because we want the sale. But 30%, and even allocate, no, I'm not going to bash it because we're going to do a whole thing on it. But I have nothing bad to say about it other than this week, ding dong, ding dong, ding dong, ding dong me all week long about 40% off. Starting Monday, and it's still 40% off. So what was this pre-Black Friday thing? I thought today
that was the sale.
It was going to be like 40 to 60 because you didn't need to rush. It's still there as we speak now. Y'all go check it out. It's right there now, 40% off. You know, so what's the Black Friday thing?
I hope CURLMIX does better because I really want you guys to try CURLMIX. So I hope they do like a better sale on Monday, like because or maybe the people's big sales are Cyber Monday. So we'll see. Even though I feel like the Cyber Monday is like the day for like the 25-30% off, but Black Friday is the 90% off, the 70%. We want to see the huge sales. So, no.
Shanta Chloe said, I was at Sephora. They opened up at 6 a.m. That's exciting. Okay. But shall we continue? All right. And then they said, had cute mini gifts discounted, but no sales on anything else. Anything that we all are familiar with that we want to replace the things that we have. Many gifts. Like, it's not time to sample. You know, it's like we already know what we want and we want it on sale.
Ashley here said they roll out the same tired products and the same sales. Exactly. Seriously. No, it is. The same product. Because I think that's how Camille Rose did it. They had like the picture of all their products, the ones we all always see, and then it said like 30% off, $7 flat rate shipping. Like
$7.
But they did roll out some chocolate something. But there wasn't enough hair. Like I like hair products. I didn't want the body. I didn't want the face. I didn't want all that like stuff. But the chocolate.
See,
anybody get that? The chocolate.
Last year I cleaned up on all the body stuff and loved it. And was buying it all the way up to the summer. Then after a while, the smell became like ad nauseum. It was very sweet.
Wow.
It was like the honey. It was like the elixir. I love that, the scrub, and then like they kind of look syrupy. But I'll just like take a break from it for a while and then probably go back. But so that's when I discovered that last year.
Rachel Berry said Diva Curl sale was a joke. Buy 2 stylers, get 1 free. I don't want to see the buy something, get something free. I don't want to see that sale. Yeah. That's not a sale. I want a discounted price. Yeah. Like, I want a percentage off. I don't want something free.
Like you guys were saying that Target didn't have any sales. I'm like, let me go check this out for myself so we could talk about it tonight. So I went to Target. And yeah, no, you guys were right. They had a 20% coupon, but you had to spend $50.
Yeah.
And then you got 20% to spend back at their store. Or people get gift cards, a $100 gift card after you spend like $200 to spend back at Target. I hate that kind of a thing. Don't tell me where to spend my money. I just gave y'all $100, so give me a gift card, like a Visa gift card, so I can spend any place out in the world. Why would
Target give you money to spend
back
in
at
Macy's?
Like,
no, but why would they want you to spend your coin?
Well, no, they want, but a Visa. Oh, I see what you're saying. A Visa.
Yeah, so you could take it and spend it somewhere else. Like,
okay.
No, you're gonna spend it at Target. Like,
okay.
They're gonna get their money back.
They're gonna tell you where you're gonna spend it.
Yeah, who has money to buy 2 Diva Curl products? Yeah, no.
Diva Curl,
another one. WeDad. Did anybody look at WeDad? Did WeDad even have a sale? I didn't see WeDad on the timeline. Did WeDad do anything?
Oh, okay. So is it Millie? Just finished placing my order for the main choice. I was impressed with the main choice. Okay, 50% off.
Brooke Santana's in line at the Disney store. I love that store. I hope they have good sales.
Look for Belle.
So we don't have to talk about Disney next.
Right, Belle? Wanted to look for a Belle doll?
A cute little stuffed one to go with my stuffed beast.
Perez, hey.
I went in there when I was in Times Square in the Disney store looking for mugs. Trolls isn't Disney. It's like Pixar, right? So Trolls would... I feel like Trolls would have been in the Disney store.
Pixar is Disney because
Toy Story. DreamWorks? Like
DreamWorks
Monsters
Disney,
Inc.
right?
was in there. And I'm like, well, shouldn't Trolls be in here? Maybe I missed it.
Toy Story is that.
I wanted a Trolls mug.
Okay, so 106 Andy said, I think Cyber Monday might be better.
Possibly, yeah.
Hopefully.
Well, I feel like Cyber
Monday
Monday
like Ashley said, they're going to turn on them same old tired sales.
Oh, yeah.
You know, whoever didn't get it on
products over.
Whoever was sleeping because they ate so much on Thursday, slept through Black Friday, so they'll roll out them same old sales. Like, there's no urgency because you know that they're going to go back, tally it up, and if they didn't get it Cyber Monday, they'll open it up for a Wacky Wednesday, okay?
Okay. Wacky Wednesday.
All right. It'll be Flash Friday. Remember that time you wanted to go to a dance? I said, I'm not taking you to another place.
Oh, yeah. Because I was a typical high schooler without a license yet. And I always wanted to go to my friend's house or go to a party or go to a school play. Every day was an activity I wanted. And I wanted, obviously, a ride. And so finally you gave me my last ride and you started bugging. You were like, I'm not taking you nowhere else. I don't care if it's a
ring dance,
the turkey trot. You were like the Easter egg extravaganza. Right. Like you started like bugging the Valentine's Day dance.
Violetta. I know. I just had.
And I was like, Ma, okay. Like, all right. And you were like, I'm not done yet. You're like the Christmas tree. Like everything was. You were just like bugging.
Yeah, no, because it was just relentless. All these rides and driving gas money that they weren't giving, and I was steadily put my car on the road.
Oh wow, WeDad didn't even do anything. Oh wow.
Yeah, companies were bold as brass. They didn't care, weren't bothered.
Not bothered. The most not bothered was Target though. They weren't bothered. Did Walmart do anything?
I don't know.
10% off. Like,
I know.
keep it. Keep
That's
that.
an insult.
Keep that.
Like, we've been with the companies all year. When I saw 10%, I'm like, they're not serious, are they? Like, really? 10%? I think Target started looking at things. I think
We Did had a gift. Bounce Curl had 10%. Come on.
Yeah, 10%, and I said 10% or something, a strange electronic. I don't know the names of all these things, so I clicked on it. The electronic was like $999, 10%. Like, really?
They need to hide their faces on the news.
Yeah, seriously. Bounce had 10% off.
I think that's my code with Bounce. It's like 10% off, which is like nothing.
I think so. All right, so they're learning the language of the natural world. These companies, I think they need to learn the personalities. Okay, we're looking for sales. We can go out, and we do go out, and we do spend big money, and we don't care what it is to buy the hair care products. So I think that they should treat the naturals, because they know we're all coming for them on Black Friday, and to like make it worth it.
Yeah.
Because if this company doesn't have it, okay, then I'll just stock up on this one. You know, if Camille Rose not doing it, okay, I'll go over to CURLMIX. CURLMIX don't know how to do a sale, then I'll go over to Sultana Coles. So that's how you have to, you know, that's how we do it. We've been people are making lists all week long. Everybody's showing lists. I started seeing receipts on Instagram. So we know where to find the deals at.
Yeah.
And you got to make it worth it, because we have money to spend, and we're not afraid to spend it.
I mean, like I said, I just feel like it's Black Friday. It's one day of the year, and that's where they should do their best sales. That's what everybody looks forward to, and so it's just busted.
Just busted.
It's just busted.
Okay, so let's see. What kind of
CURLMIX is doing a different sale every day till Monday. Okay, cool.
Okay.
Maybe they have time to redeem themselves. Like, see what else they roll out.
Mm-hmm.
Because I swear I've been loving me some CURLMIX. I love the moisturizer, the hair growth one. Smells like watermelon. It's just thick. It comes out, it's thick, and it's nice. And it smells so good.
Even though I always say,
love
guys,
it.
I
This
like
is
the
day
green
2.
one. Now I like the purple one for winter. They are different. So now I stand corrected. I think maybe we didn't know enough, and we were saying that they were all kind of like the same, just different scents. But I think they kind of are not. I think that each one kind of offers something different. So the moisturizing one, the purple one, is what I've been using when I've been reaching for it this winter, and I like it.
Yeah. So Leslie said, is there one that we recommend? I like the watermelon one. So I don't think we have the whole bundle, but we have what butter? You just gave our butter away. It was,
I gave it to my mother yesterday.
Yeah, the unscented one.
The unscented.
We had the unscented butter.
To me, the unscented flavor makes my hair dry, and so maybe there's some sort of an oil missing. I don't know. It has almond oil in it, so there's not an oil missing, but I don't know. It's just the consistency is different. That's when I started noticing that there are differences between each CURLMIX one. So my favorite right now is the moisturizing one, the purple one. Your watermelon one is for what?
The hair growth.
Hair growth. Okay.
Okay, we gotta use a little bit more inches. So if you're in inches,
if you're into that,
but that's not why I like it. I like it because it smells like watermelon. So when I do my styler, I do the watermelon bundle. I guess you could say I do the serum, the watermelon serum, the gel, and the moisturizer. When I style my hair with CURLMIX, I just stay in the line. And I actually went through another gel the other day. I was pumping and pumping. It was like squirting out, and I was like, oh, there goes another one. Another one bites the dust. But yeah, is the watermelon scent annoying or light? I don't think it lingers. You do get the smell of watermelon, though. It smells like watermelon. There's no mistaking it. But it doesn't last.
I don't care for watermelon.
It doesn't last.
That would be a question I would ask too, because I could not stand to smell that. The lavender one that I love smells so light and pleasant, because you know all lavenders aren't the same. Some are just very harsh. This one is just a very mild. Very mild.
The green one's like lemon.
The green one was the one that we fought over for months. I wanted. I used to take it from your room. You take it from mine. My green one is just my holy grail when I first got into CURLMIX. But now this winter, since we've been kind of like testing it and doing different videos and going through each one, I like the lavender one now. This is the one I like now. Love this one. But this was always my favorite. But I didn't want it like it's a body butter. I didn't want it to smell citrusy. I liked it for my hair for the summer.
It smells like watermelon. But
to me, it smells like summer. So I wouldn't, I don't know, something about this to me was very summery, and so I didn't want to put that in. This smells warm and wintry, so I like this.
They're saying you can't switch up. So Crystal Garcia said she wanted the green one because you like the green one. Yeah.
I love the green one. And
they smell
this
good.
One is softening. And I don't know, you guys know I have these little kind of persnickety ways, okay? So only because it smelled citrusy, I felt like it reminded me of summer. So then I had to say, I need something warm for the winter. So that's the only reason why. But no, as far as how it works, and what it does and what it brought me to, and all of our videos on that, and the green one, all our fighting
Smells
over
like
it.
lotion.
I still stand by that. I love it. But
this is the moisturizer.
for winter, I just kind of wanted a
This is the
different
moisturizer.
scent.
This is the gel. The bottles look the same. So all the bottles look the same. Well, at least for the gel and the moisturizer.
They're so, I like companies that take the time to do things nice and kind of have like a theme and take the time to do nice things. I don't want just junky looking things. I just can't stand to look at them. You know when I like it, when I want to put it by my bed and wake up to looking at it in the morning. Like that Made Choice, that For the Culture. I just love that whole line. I just love the colors. I just love the whole idea of that. So, yeah, if I was in a better position, I totally would have done that, because 50% off, see, that's what made my eyes pop out of my head. I'm like, okay, now we talking. Okay, 50% off.
Oh, okay. So they're saying that's a little busted too.
What's that?
For CURLMIX, the bundle, you can't get two different bundles. You have to get the same one. So if you buy the lemon bundle, you get the lemon bundle for free. You can't like buy the lemon bundle and get the watermelon bundle for free.
Yeah.
So
it's getting worse and worse, Cam. Love you so much.
we do. We're always talking about CURLMIX.
Yeah.
All my pictures lately on Instagram have been CURLMIX. I love CURLMIX. I do. But
yeah, you do. And then when you thought of the way that you switched it up, now did I like the purple one? Because the first time I used the purple one this winter was the way you told me to use it. Put the gel in first and put the moisturizer on top.
That's the best way to use it, in my opinion.
I'm wondering if that's why it's so moisturizing to me. Who knows, guys? Who knows? But yeah. Hi everyone. Hi CCJ. What did Samantha Ivy say up here? She said something about Sultana. Oh yeah, they've been trickling their stuff back in stock throughout the day, and I didn't understand what that's about. Either you have it in stock or you don't. Why do we have to keep keeping our phones all day long? I was talking to someone last week about the one-armed bandit people. I said it's very sad when people are gambling, have a gambling addiction. And then I said because they wake up, they slouch down to the casino. I said then I have the props. Always had to have the props. Where's the props? Okay.
She's blocked, guys. I saw it.
Right here. Okay, the cigarette. They're leaning here, trying to win all the money back that they lost, and just keep gambling and pulling the one-armed bandit and just sitting there smoking a cigarette and just keep because they want all the money back that they lost, because now they've come back to their senses temporarily till they walk around again, I guess, with the drinks again, and they go back into the gambling days. But so I was saying all that to say, right, I was saying it for a reason. Oh, the trickling back, I said, of the sale, I was talking about Sultana Coles, how they just keep wanting you to come back. So they keep giving you like hope. I was saying the way when you go gamble, they keep giving you a little bit of hope. Few little coins come out, and they give you that hope. So Sultana Coles,
I could never gamble.
just have it all out there so we know that when it's gone, it really is gone.
Yeah.
It's almost like when people say limited edition, and then 6 months later, but we're bringing it back by popular demand. When it's limited edition and everybody rushes out to get it, let it be done. Because then I went out there for a reason to say, yeah, it's my new bracelet. They don't have it anymore. It was limited edition. And then you want something exclusive.
M.A.D.CURLS is what we have in our hair. I have CURLMIX, actually, since we're talking about CURLMIX. I have the gel and the moisturizer in my hair.
And I have... talking so much.
You have a little bit of everything.
I have
in
a
your
little
hair
bit of
today.
everything.
Girl,
some refreshing. Okay.
Girl.
All right. Yesterday, what you have to keep it, guys? My memory.
Girl, hold on. Your makeup smeared. Go.
Is it not? Okay. So this was or today this has been refreshed with when I think about what I have in underneath. Allicate, guys. That's what reminded me of these things.
We're gonna roll
right,
it
the
out.
next time it's asked, you guys remember Allicate's in my head. Okay, I'm gonna look down here.
We also have to do our 2018 favorites. So we were thinking about doing it like this because last year when we did the 2017, we were new. We had just kind of started doing MADCURLS in May, so it was like a short period of time. Now we've been doing it for a whole year, all of 2018. So we're gonna we thought we'd split it up by our favorite products and then our favorite brands, because we discovered a lot of brands and there are brands that have shot to the top. But maybe you might see some brands that are our favorites, but not necessarily their products and our product favorites. So we were I think we have to split it up two different ways, because some brands yes, this brand rocked it this year. We love what they did as a whole, but they're not necessarily our favorite and our favorite products of all. The whole year. So
and I still have, as I've had since January 2018, all of those that have been with us since day one on the live or in our videos, the struggle of whether it's going to be Cream of Nature, that coconut.
I wish you'd try that again. You
I
did-
am. I'm
you
going
did
to
it
tell.
like
I'm
twice.
getting ready to tell people what I'm going to do
Okay.
because I said favorites of the year to me encompasses a lot of things. It was the process. It was the journey. It was starting to see the positive growth that I was looking for. It was a lot of things. It was the mindset. It was a struggle because my hair was so damaged and I had to do a big chop that I really wasn't prepared to do. And it was growth, mental growth, and actually, you know, like the physical growth. You could see it, but it was a lot. So I'm sorry that stays on the list. It has to be there for me. It just means a lot to me.
Okay, but can you try it again?
I am. That's what I'm going to say. Okay, so now what I'm going to do, like in the following coming Fridays into the end of the year, 1 week I'm going to have the what's that? Whatever, cream of nature. Okay, the coconut one. I'm just raving, but I can't remember the name. And then the next week I'm going to have this recent one that to me kind of like edged it out slightly. I was shocked by it. We've gone through millions of products this year, but this one, that's that Cantu. What was that?
The curl activator.
Curl
cream.
activator one, okay? One Friday I'm gonna have one in my hair, one Friday, and y'all vote on it.
So
and tell me
I
what
think
to
we're
pick
gonna
for it.
this year. What we didn't do last year is we decided as a whole. I'm thinking this year we're gonna have to do it separately because neither one of those are on my list.
Yeah, no, they're not.
Yeah.
Yeah, somebody Ashley Harris said for the culture. Oh yeah, main choice. We love main
I
choice.
saw that in your room the other day. I think you were gonna do it for Thanksgiving.
I was.
Yeah.
So I started hoarding it all. So but then I changed my mind. And did Alakay. Whenever I get a chance to try that out, because our video's gonna be, you know, we're gonna do that.
Ashley Harris.
Yeah. No, we definitely said the main choice was a wonderful find this year.
Yeah.
It was a new brand to us. So that's why we said we're gonna do like brands and products.
Rachel Berry. I don't know if we can do a hated it of 2018, just because like. I think we tried to do it last year and we ended up not putting the video out because we just get carried away.
Yeah, we don't have the personalities for that.
No,
we're
we
so
get-
opinionated to
get
begin
carried
with,
away.
and I think we would go ham, okay,
Yeah.
on something like that. So we're not mature enough yet to do something.
We still
like
have
that.
to work in the field. Like, we just kind of, I mean, we're already harsh. We kind of went in on a lot of companies just on this live because of their busted sales. So to sit there and basically have a bashing session, we don't know if we want
But
to do
I wouldn't
that.
call it bashing section.
That's a good idea. Let's do positive. Yeah, positive 2018. We can do that.
But to have a whole video of negativity, some people can really pull it off, and we're not those people yet. We need more growth. 2019 growth.
2019, maybe. Maybe
Okay.
2019.
Yeah, if I were to dress, I'm also LoriAnne with you. I agree with you. 2018 was a year of growth and a learn. Yeah, it really has been because we've seen a lot of you guys since the beginning, and the channel has grown. We've seen you guys. We all have like this family, this relationship, and we recognize people. And I really feel like it's like this closeness, you know, like this bond this channel has. It's just a very unique channel to me. I don't just be hanging around with everybody, guys. I just don't waste my time like that. But every Friday night consistency like that, like y'all mean something to me, guys. Love y'all.
So much.
I do. All right. Sybil Jeremy said, which do you prefer, Main Choice or Mael Organics?
Main choice. I
Main
think,
choice.
yeah, I delved into the pomegranate and honey line like all year, and I think the best wash and go I got from it was when I did the curl maker and the custard, but that pomegranate and honey line I really couldn't get to work for me. But what I do love that shot to the top of my favorite shampoo and conditioner is the pomegranate and honey shampoo and conditioner. That's the best Mael product I've ever tried.
You've been raving about
It's
that
so
since you got it.
Good.
Now,
It's
do
so
you think
good.
it's better than As I Am?
Yeah.
Oh, you do?
Yeah, I mean,
Okay.
yeah. I mean,
Okay.
I think, you know, honestly, I think I like them both equally. I really love them both. I didn't think
Okay.
I'd like another shampoo and conditioner the way I like the As I Am
Long and Luxe?
Yeah, but no, it's amazing. And to me, it's the
Because
best
you did
Mael
like
product.
shampoo, and then
Nope.
you got into the Long and Luxe, and you have been using that Long and Luxe forever. And then
Yeah.
when you got the Mael at the New York Fashion Week, you haven't stopped using that.
Nope.
Okay.
And then you only got the conditioner, which I was like, good, because most of the time we go through conditioner before we go through shampoo. So I still have so much shampoo, but the conditioner is like dwindling, and now we have another conditioner in the house.
A video of products I regret buying. Yeah, we did that, right? We did that. What was that? Things we just had to have. So we did a.
But that wasn't really a regret video. Like
It was a
this is like something I
combination-
bought, but it was busted kind of video.
It was a combination of things that we really just probably didn't necessarily need.
But we never tried the products. Some of
So,
them.
yeah, right,
Some of
okay.
them. Most of them we
Yeah.
never tried.
Yeah.
So we couldn't really say we didn't like it. But it's stuff that we
So
actually
that's a
went
good
and
one,
bought.
Crystal Garcia. Then a video of products I regret buying. Yeah, all right. Since we didn't do that, you don't feel like we did that. I felt like that one things I had to have was a regret buying because it was something that we bought and we just let it sit on the shelf. So you don't think it's a regret buying? Okay.
No,
So
like
here's a topic then to do.
well, if what have we bought that we regret? Because when we don't like stuff, we take it back. So what have we bought that we regret buying? Like name one thing. Like I don't know. that, I mean, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know, because we always kind of like think, well, just when we think we can take it back, then we start finding reasons and ways to keep it.
Yeah, I keep seeing Q Redo being thrown around on here. Did anybody get a Q Redo this year? Black Friday is like their best sale of the year. I think that's
Yeah, I saw somebody say that
that's
earlier.
as good as it gets.
MJ Garner 123. Hello everybody. Hey. Let me see. Oh yes, I saw that on somebody's page. Mael just came out with a peppermint rosemary line that I'm curious about. Anybody know about it? I did see that on Instagram.
Romina Santos, we have 3 videos of our collection. We have part 1, part 2, and part 3 on our channel where we show our product stash. We do have a product stash video. Okay, so people bought the Q Redo.
Oh, okay. Black Friday?
Yeah.
Okay.
Ashley Harris is a real one. She bought one for her best friend and one for her.
Oh.
Money.
Was there like a because it was a
$20 off.
Okay.
Yeah, that's their best sale. That's as good as it gets unless like you catch a giveaway or something.
Cool. Let me see. Alright. Okay, Samantha. Samantha Ivy, you had never tried Not Sauce before? My gosh, I love it. That was another one, like a main one that I looked for, and at times I would go back and forth and it was sold out. Let me see now, since I've talked so much about it. Let me see what Sultanicals is doing live and in person. Let's see what they're doing, because I don't understand that in stock, out of stock thing all day. And let's see, guys, what they're offering right about now.
Ashley Harris said her friend guessed what she was getting her, so she just shipped it to her house. That's good.
That's cool.
Let her start using it. As we get older, I feel like sometimes we get our Christmas gifts before Christmas.
And we're
like it's not like a thing.
Just
like
know that this is for Christmas.
Yeah,
I know. I was thinking.
this is it.
Yeah, I was thinking about texting Spencer today, saying, "Hey, Spence, how you doing? Love you so much."
Right, we're ready for our Christmas gift now.
Right. Okay, let me see. I see this thing is just running so slow. I think it's just people shopping. Yeah, okay. All right, so let's see. Sprout Follicular Rice Tonic sold out. Bloom Super Potent sold out. Sold out. Frodespear Vitamin. Marula Muru sold out. And Afrotastic sold out. Not Sauce is back in, and it was sold out earlier. Sold out. Can't Believe It's Not Butter. Sold out. Kink Drink. Sold out. Master Hair Cleanse Curl Detox. Mango Dip Detangling Slip back in. Curl Blaze back in. And the Grow Vegetable Vitamins, whatever, back in. And sold out. One's vegan. Oh, they changed the container?
No, they're 2 different ones.
No, they look. One's purple, one's green.
That one says GMO free.
That says GMO free too.
Oh.
Okay.
I don't know. One says $11.99.
Yeah, those were never on. Those were never on sale.
Well, this one says you save $8.
So that's $10.99. That's $11.99.
I don't know.
Maybe they changed the packaging and raised the price by $1. Because they're both the same thing. Botanicals Vegan Natural Hair Vitamins, and that's Botanicals Vegan Natural Hair Vitamins. Just 2 different color bottles.
Stools.
Anyway, so then you check back tomorrow, and they might be in. So what is this? Sold out, sold in, sold out, sold in.
Mm-hmm.
I don't get that.
They're rolling it out slowly.
I think they're rolling out slowly. And I don't think Sultanicals in a position to play games because their shipping is so bad. Like, we already got, that's 1 strike, so you don't want too many strikes. So that's the 1 strike that we all forgive them for, because we know their products are so good that we're willing to know that we order them today and we'll get them in the spring, all right? But now this sold in, sold out, like, all day long, just like I said. Oh, that's how I started early before. You know, the 1-armed bandit, by the machine, smoking all day, just waiting for Sultanicals. Like, nobody has time to wait for Sultanicals to restock.
You had time, apparently, today. You had some time.
Just to have topics to talk about tonight.
Okay.
Because when I started seeing The Habit, I'm like, wait a minute. I didn't want to misspeak tonight. I said, so let me just watch the trend today. And the trend was in, out, in, out, in, out. I'm like, either you have it or you don't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I was telling you today that I was like, Sultanicals is like a bad relationship you can't get out of, because we just like their products, like, but even though they treat us like crap, like horrible shipping, the customer service is sales like everything's but like we can't break up with Sultanicals because their products are so good. I'm just like, we all won't stop, yet we all complain.
Yeah.
Like, I'm like, I don't know, maybe they'll get better in 2019. We'll see.
No, we're not coming for them, like, because it's the truth. We're just, like my grandmother used to say, because my grandmother was a Christian and she never, ever, ever wanted to talk about anybody. But when she kind of like, you know, everybody just, every now and then, like, it's just in people just to do a little bit of gossiping. And so she's like, I'm not gossiping. She goes, we're just trying to help. We're talking about them because we want to figure them out, okay? That way we can help them, okay? So we're not talking about them, like, we're not coming for them. We're just trying to help them out, okay?
Yeah, I'm trying to help them out a little bit. We still don't buy their products.
Still don't
They
buy the
still don't get
products.
this money,
They don't
but
get this money.
still, like, terrible shipping.
Mm-hmm.
Colleen said bad customer service. Like, I don't know. We can't break up with Sultana Coles, even though
Right.
we're not treated right.
Yeah. Yes, mother and daughter. Is it I King Elvin? Is that a new name?
I forgot about Carol's daughter. Did Carol's daughter do anything?
I saw an advertisement and it reminded me of the product that I loved last year, that cocoa butter. Yeah, that container. I forgot about that. That one and done. Loved that.
Mhm.
So yeah, I gotta roll that out soon. Cause now as the season, it's so thick and heavy. Talk about moisturizing. So definitely gotta get my hands on that. I think it's up there somewhere. Yeah, it is. There it is, right there. Let me grab it so y'all can see what I'm
What else
talking
is
about.
Andy said? Constructive criticism.
Right. Yeah. So we can help them out.
They don't hate us because they're using our videos
Mm-hmm.
without asking.
For free.
For free.
Okay, this is the one I loved. Can you see it? Okay, this lighting, you gotta put that net back on that thing. This is like a tanning salon. Okay, it's horrible. Anyway, the cocoa cream. Okay. You see it? All that bright light.
Mom.
How do you do it? You girl, you do it.
Mom.
That light, was that netting? It's too much.
Hold
You
on.
gotta turn that down because
Okay.
it is just way too much. We're gonna sit here in the dark like by candlelight. Cause that, my eyes.
Okay. Hold on. Alright, hold on. Let me see if the netting does anything. Girl. Alright, you're asking me to do a lot right now.
Oh, okay. 106 Andy says, LoriAnne Taylor, I will have to post on my tips for a successful braid out. Did you do a braid out? 106 Andy? Definitely. See, that's what, it's a lot better. Yeah, I felt like I was on,
Okay.
in New York.
What are you talking
Like the
about?
streets of New York or what is it? The strip in Vegas. It's a lot of lights. I'm trying. I'm gonna get wrinkles, guys, because you're making me squint from all those lights.
Yeah, this is fleece. I got it for $5 from Forever 21 last year. I'm sure they have tons there. Like, this is kind of like the look last year and this year, but it's all fleece inside. It's like fuzzy inside and it's fuzzy on the outside, and it's very comfortable.
Okay.
Oh,
Third
thank
Eye
you.
Journey said curls need some constructive criticism too. Love them, but I have to side eye them too.
What did curls do? I know they came out with new products that they're actually sending to us, so that a video might be done on them. I don't know. We gotta try the stuff first to see, because I saw there was protein in it. So I was like, because you do protein, I don't really do protein. So it's for me. It's like, how do I test these? And then do a video. It's like protein on top of protein. I ain't getting protein overload for curls. Let them match. So we have to see how we're doing this.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Okay, so.
Oh,
let's
thank you,
see.
Jan. My curls apparently are popping up close. I know, guys. I was all up in front of the camera.
Right. All right, let me see. So.
That is better, though. I didn't realize my eyes were like...
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, you're
okay.
still ghostly, but
Mm-hmm.
at least, I guess, our eyes aren't burning out of our head. Like, I don't know.
All right, so who said, was it Cherie? I saw somebody. Okay, is it Cherie Mason? I haven't used Carol's Daughter in years. What was the last Carol's Daughter product you used? I hadn't used it in years until we kind of like got into this channel, but that black vanilla didn't look kind of like, I was impressed when it first came out because it was just a black brand, black owned. I loved it, but my hair was relaxed at the time, so I didn't know, and I was spraying my hair with that black vanilla, and my hair, the roots were crawling up, and I didn't know it was for natural hair. I didn't even know the language back then, the natural hair. But then we went on, and they have great products. I love Carol's Daughter.
Sybil wants to know what's our favorite main choice line.
Mine's For the Culture. It's not because it just came out. It's because it's just we've gone through a lot of them this year, right? When we got on to it.
Yeah, we went through a lot of them. Yeah, we have a lot of main choice products up in here.
So I compared it against the Egyptian one. I compared it against the Tropical Moringa. I compared it against the Biotin, the purple one. Just you guys have to know us for colors. I always just name colors.
The purple one.
What else is there?
Mine is the Tropical Moringa. That's my favorite line.
Okay, yeah, but mine's Culture, and I compared it with all of them, so I love that one. Yep, and I would have used it yesterday for my Thanksgiving.
What were we going to show them? I don't know.
Oh wait, I was trying to show them the Carol's Daughter.
I don't know.
It's too bright.
We have a video on it. It's if you
I just love
MADCURLS, Carol's Daughter, one and done. Like this is it.
Yeah, the cocoa cream.
The cocoa cream. Yeah, it's actually one of my favorite videos. The hair came out so poppin', and it was the last video we did before I got my full slab. So I still had like the bangs here and everything, and
it smells very mild. It just smells so good, and it's just oh my god. See, I didn't know if it was a butter compared to like a Camille Rose Curl-Aid butter. It's that thick, okay? But it's not. It actually was a styler. It's so thick, I thought it was a butter that I would slap on my hair now, but it absolutely is a 100% styler. You put this in your hair when your hair is shampooed, conditioned, and this is your styler. One and done. Let me put the link in right there now, right? Put the link in. I like the way...
Wait, CCJ, you use this Carol's Daughter butter with the main choice gel, the biotin gel?
Interesting. Okay. Cool. A cool mix it up, right?
Can I recommend a good gel? What's a good gel? I love the WeDad gels, even though they're kind of pricey. Someone asked us the other day, what was it on the live? I don't know. Yeah, I think it was one of our lives. She was like, what's a good gel that's inexpensive? And you know what someone was telling me about today? The Aunt Jackie's Don't Shrink gel. That's a good gel. That's like $6. The Aunt Jackie's Don't Shrink gel.
We don't have that one, right?
Yeah, we do.
Is that
That's the clear one.
The flaxseed.
The
one that I loved this summer?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And
never know the name.
the Uncle Funky's Daughter Curly Magic is a good gel. What else is a good gel? The WeDad gels are good.
Affordable?
Yeah. Are you looking for affordability or?
I thought someone said a hold, like a frizz-free hold. Is that what I thought I saw as I was scrolling? Let's see. Carol's
anything
always
to tame
have great
frizz.
sales. Yeah, I've never been on the site. I'm not gonna say never, but I don't like to shop from the site. Always Target, and Target, yeah, they always have pretty good sales for Carol's Daughter.
Anything to tame frizz. I would say the Aunt Jackie's Curly Magic is great at taming frizz. That's a great one. And it's like moisturizing and stuff. I'll show you.
It's not the only one exclusive, you don't think, do you?
For taming frizz? I don't know. I just associate it with that. Can you?
That's not Aunt Jackie. That's Uncle
I'm
Funky's.
sorry. What did I say? Aunt Jackie's.
That's what I said. That's
Uncle Funky's.
Yeah, I wonder why you say Uncle Funky. That's why I said.
I said Aunt Jackie's Curly Magic. I got half the name right.
Okay.
The Uncle Funky's Curly Magic is really good at taming frizz.
Alright, so what's that I'm looking for? Because I thought it was so cool the other day. If you have like 2 Apple products, I take my phone, I can copy from my phone and paste it in my iPad. It's so cool. So I didn't know they did that. So let's see. What would it be, a one and done playlist? I'm looking for the Carol's Daughter.
Yeah, it's one and done.
Here we go here. Oh my gosh, see, my hair was so cute.
Oh wow,
so short.
people were buying. You guys are buying the Camille Rose Creamery store. It was in stock today. No way.
Yeah. I saw that.
Yeah, so you guys are asking us to try the new As I Am stuff. We don't have itchy scalps, so
right. Yeah,
it's like
that's right.
kind of like a treatment. So how do we speak on it? Yeah, because we don't. Like, I don't have any. That's not an issue we have.
Yeah, and we found out as the year went on. We said earlier, growth. We all like grew and learned these things. That we have to be so careful. All of us, what we put in our hair. So if we don't have a problem with our scalp, why? We wouldn't even know whether it worked or not because there's no problem there.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Grow My Curls. Do you use creams in the winter rather than gels? I use gels all year round. But maybe that's why I started flipping the gel and the cream. I don't know. Something about putting the gel down first and then sealing with the cream and an oil. I'll do. I try to keep it moisturized. I try not to use drying gels in the winter time, but I still use gel. in the winter?
I think I gravitate towards cream. Or anything that doesn't look transparently gelish. So, yeah, I think I just like creamier things. And like I said, something like this nails it because it's just very thick. I don't know, why do I think that big, thick creams are more moisturizing? It could be the biggest, thickest, driest probably, but I don't know. To me, this was not my experience with that. I loved this one. So when I saw that the other day, I think it was an ad on Facebook. I'm like, oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Someone asked, could this be used in humid climates?
I think this summer when we did our video about glycerin and all that, did that have glycerin in it?
Yeah.
Okay,
does.
so I probably wouldn't, only because of the knowledge that I have about glycerin now, but then the knowledge has to be a little bit more tweaked, I think.
I would want this thick butter in like in like a humid climate. I don't think my hair would hold up. It would probably poof. It would probably poof.
Yeah, summer you kind of think, to me, like CURLMIX kind of things, like very light, easily applied. This is like work, and I want it to be work. It's thick. You know, you want to see. I want to see the whiteness in my hair. I want to see product in my hair. It just feels like protection. You know, I don't want things to go through and you kind of like get lost, like a slippery clear gel. Just seems like it'll be drying. It's probably not, but in my mind, for the winter. Yeah. African Pride Moisture Miracle Leave-In and Curl Cream. We haven't tried that line.
No, remember we got turned off from African Pride after the Shea, was it the Shea Miracle line? Yeah, we haven't tried, and then we weren't able to find it because I kind of wanted to do it, and then they said they were going to send it to us, and it never came. So it was just kind of, we never got a hold of the.
We were obsessed when we first got the channel, and went out and you got everything because it was like so inexpensive at Walmart, and you just kept going back and the doorbell was ringing and you got the whole line. And so then we did a video on the entire line. I think it was a 45-minute video. We went into such great detail. I mean, just kind of like MADCURLS on steroids for that video, okay?
Yeah.
And then we found out that the sound wasn't working, and we really took to our deathbeds.
Yeah, we did.
It was just too overwhelming.
All
that work, and we never returned. We couldn't handle it.
Yeah.
You just, who can read lips? Because we'll be happy to
re-upload it. Yeah, we have footage.
I know.
Which I think the styling part is the most important part, and then at the end it'll just be like a hair flip.
Then we did a scarf kind of thing at the end.
Like, yeah, and then we took some like Isodara, like if you see, like sometimes like I'll wear like the choker or the headbands with like the African print on them, the Isodara. We did like a little African print thing at the end where we were like, we were trying on like different things. It was just we were trying.
We went all out.
We did, and then the sound was off.
Yeah,
and it was depressing.
Just couldn't. I was like, no way. Yeah. I said a couple of months ago, I'm like, okay, we're gonna have to get together. We're gonna have to get it better than I said, because sometimes we'll film things and then we'll come back and rethink. That's why I said we're in no position to do any what I regret. No, not the regret, but what I hated list for 2018, because I know that would be something that we would film and then we'd go to sleep and then we'd think, don't release it tomorrow. I think we're a little too harsh.
Leslie, that probably would have been smart. She said we should have just done a voiceover, like just voice over the end part. But I don't remember what I said. I don't remember, but I know we didn't really like it, did we? I don't know.
I think we found that the products were very similar. The consistencies, the color, looks, and everything, they felt the same.
I mean,
you said they were very dry. You said they weren't, and you said...
I said when they went in, they were dry, and when it dried, it was dry. Like,
yeah. It was just a lot of products, a lot of overwhelming products, and I
was
kind of giving you the side eye because
we look
you
different.
love sales, and just because it's sales doesn't mean it's always just like good, and it just was just a lot of products parading around in front of me.
There was puddings there. The gel flaked so bad. That is the worst gel I've ever used. It was literally
that line. You can't speak for all the lines. Can you? Yeah, like
what do you mean?
All the you can't speak for all of the.
It was like the African Pride Shea Miracle Custard. It flaked.
The red line.
So bad. Yeah. It was the worst flaking I've ever seen in my life. Like, I was like this, and it was like snowing everywhere.
Yeah.
It was so many flakes. But yeah. No, but if we did, like, put it out there, people would be like, what the heck is this? Like, because we look so different. We look so different. Because it was...
different.
No, we look different.
Do we?
Your hair was this long. Like, it was non-existent. And my hair was
It
just
probably
like,
looks sickening. I wish I could see it again.
I'll have to go dig it up. Grab my drive and blow the dust off of it. See if I can find it.
Okay.
But yeah, so they're saying the Moisture Miracle is way different and better. So,
Okay. So here's the one that I'm going to put it in down here in my chat area. Let me see if Apple is just as cool as it's been all week for me. If I can do it on this chat. All right. So watch this. This is so cool. All right. So now I'm going to share. Oh, music like that. Like I'm at the club, guys, dipping and doing it.
Dipping and doing it at the club.
Okay. All right. Copy link. I hope it works since it's like. All right. Now watch this. Let me see. Let me show some Apple magic right now. It may not do that. Let's see. See, right there. Isn't that cool?
Wow.
That's so cool, right? There you go.
Okay, well.
I took it from here and put it on my iPad. That's so cool. All right, guys. Now y'all got to partake of the magic right now. Watch. And there we go. So that's the video, Carol's daughter, of this, since you guys can't see it so whited out, all these bright show lights here. There
Oh,
we
I
go.
have to put it out there because you're under the wrong YouTube name. So if you see It's LoriAnne, that's you. You're not under MADCURLS.
Oh, right. Okay. Oh, just now. Okay.
Yeah, I had to release it, girl. You can't just be posting links in the chat. I had the power.
Okay, did I do it again? Or you
No,
gonna do it?
I released it.
You did? Okay. Why does it say It's LoriAnne still?
Because that's what you sent it as.
Oh.
You're on It's LoriAnne.
You were the keeper of the keys?
Yeah.
Okay.
Cause you're like a regular person in the chat. You're not. So you don't have any like powers. Like you can't block people. So you're not under MADCURLS right now. You're under It's LoriAnne. So you try to post a link, and I had to release it.
Oh, okay. So I'm not watching it from the MADCURLS channel. I'm watching it from LoriAnne channel.
Yes.
Okay. Okay.
Girl.
So you're saying I'm a regular person. So somebody said one time, what in one of the comments one time they
Can I block you and see what happens? I want to see, like, when I block people, do they just like to just shut down? Do they just get kicked out? Like, how does that work?
All right, let's see.
Should I block you?
Why not?
Okay,
Bye,
I'm
guys.
gonna have to figure out how to unblock you.
All right, so no, because I can't tonight. I can't do it. I'm not dealing with all of that. I'm like, tell you I want to be back in, and then I'm trying to figure it out.
Yeah,
No.
people are talking about your hair in the photo.
Right? Okay, guys. Backstory. I had just gotten highlights after I big chopped. That's when my hair started growing in. I big chopped November of 2016, and that was March of 2017. Okay, big chop, super short. It was starting to grow in a little bit. You see that little edge there, that little bangage there to the side. Okay, sickening, guys, sickening hairdo. All right, I want that back. This is too much. This is way too much. I want that back. Right there.
Ashley Harrison, my dad just asked me if I wanted to watch a movie. My mom responded, no, she's hanging out with MADCURLS. She knows what's up.
Okay, now Ashley Harris, last night. Girl, did you know she was stacking education? I didn't know that.
How did you find that out?
Because I went to her page. Every now and then, guys, y'all know I come like a thief in the night to see our subscribers. I'm like, let me see Ashley Harris, what she got going for herself. Girl, you got plenty going for yourself. Spellman.
Oh, yeah, I knew that.
I didn't know that.
Education.
Very
Up in
good.
her-
Yes. Okay. I'm like, okay. I wonder if she gets me. We educated over here.
Crystal
Very
Garcia, it
impressed.
was good. I love it so much. Crystal Garcia watched Survivor. It's so good.
Oh.
Are any of like other you guys on here Survivor watchers? I swear it's me and Leslie LeBron Wednesday nights in the DMs. We're just like back and forth with the episodes.
Except this Wednesday. And guys,
Oh,
I
yeah.
wanted to take a picture so bad. Talk about somebody that did not want to help their mother. All right. Who snaps beans, guys, with a winter hat on, a scarf, and a coat?
It's freezing in the kitchen.
And I'm like, hey, it's not that cold. She simply didn't want to be there. We got out the car. She came in.
Because we came rushing home. It was like 7:40. Survivor starts at 8. So I was like, okay, like I'm gonna be ready by 8. And you said you were gonna start cooking some of the food after 8 o'clock. Like you were gonna cook it at 9. But then you started clinking pans and taking things out at 7:40 and trying to make me feel bad. And then you were like, Tay, you can go. But if I went, I would have heard about it for like the rest of my life. So I was like, no. And then basically you pushed the beans towards me, and I was on green bean duty, just snip, snip, snip. New green, snip, 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 snip the end, snip the middle, snip the end, snip the middle, and just thousands and thousands and thousands of green beans. By the time I was done, it was about 8:40, and I had missed like the whole.
And then I got like all like the martyrish because we got the bag from Stop and Shop. And I just took the whole bag because they were all cleaned, fresh, and they said that they were snipped, but their snippet and my snippet were two different things. You have to snip the ends and then you snip it in the middle. And I didn't kind of like visualize it. I didn't look. I just took the bag and put it in, and then that's when I just was like, oh wow! And I started grabbing it out.
You did, and so those ones had like oil and stuff on them because they had been in the
just
pot,
fried up the salt
which
pork.
made it hard. But yeah, you didn't care that we rushed home so I could see Survivor. Then you wanted to push all the green beans toward me, and I was just like sitting there snipping hundreds and hundreds of green beans, and you didn't help me snip them at all.
I know, because I changed my mind. First I said I was going to do it after Survivor. I'm like, Survivor's not going to run my life. I got work to do. I'm going to do it right now. And so, yeah, we all were on green bean duty at one time in our lives. And so now you're on it. Yeah. And there you were. And she really looked miserable. She wanted to know me. She wanted me to know how miserable she was.
Like, no, because we literally walked.
Where's that hat?
We literally walked. I think it's under there.
Okay, let me show you how she looked. Okay, one prop. Because she looked crazy. I was so annoyed. Who does that? Comes from the outside.
I was so
in,
annoyed.
Fully clothed and gets right to her. She washed her hands, okay, to show she wanted to really work. But she didn't. Because the rest of her appearance said, I don't want to work, okay? So who snaps green beans with a scarf and this hat I'm going to show you? All right? Where's it at?
Wait, it's right. It's in the purple box. I'm looking at it. It's right there.
Right here?
Because it was cold, so I had the hat on, and I had a scarf on, and I had a hoodie, and I was cold.
Are you sure this is the one? Because I could have sworn it had a pom-pom on it.
No, it didn't.
Okay. All right. Like, relax. You're going to be here for a while.
This is my scarf.
Okay, so this is what she had on.
And then was it the black scarf? I think I got the black scarf
and then
on.
all of this extra. Okay, it was not that cold. All right, tonight it is. That's why we're up here, but it was not the other day.
Well, that's a
All
look for you.
is
I
it?
like the hat.
Okay,
It's a
yeah,
look.
I might be wearing this. All right. All this extra, this scarf. All right.
It went like
All
that.
right, put it here, and then you. All right. Snapping green beans. Who does that? Who snaps green beans like this? She clearly didn't want to be there. Okay? And then Leslie LeBron, thank you. She goes, oh, Leslie LeBron's looking for me. We normally watch Survivor together. I said, mm-hmm. But then she said, unless you're snapping. I said, no, she knows you're working. She said it. She said, unless you're preparing for Thanksgiving, more or less. So I said, she knows what's up. This is what normal people do on Wednesday night, okay? They don't stand in the kitchen looking miserable, okay? And all of this attire. Who does
I'm
that?
just mad because she said she was going to wait till 9 o'clock. And then she started clinking paint. You're like, first you said I'm just prepping. So I thought that you were just going to put the pots, you were going to get the cutting boards, everything was going to be ready. And then when Survivor was over, we were going to start working.
Yeah,
but
I
then
gave you a false sense of security.
And then we started cutting onions and cutting sausage, and I was just like, oh, I know if I leave now, I'm going to hear about this later. So I was like, forget it. Just forget it.
Yeah.
Like,
Who would want to help their mother the night before Thanksgiving?
Ashley Harris said touched. I'm sorry, I'm normally Team Taylor, but that's touched. Right? And then you kept like looking at me, and like I really didn't see anything wrong with my
I'm like,
appearance.
are you really that cold? And you're like, yeah, I'm very cold. All this drama, just getting more and more
Because
aggravated.
I plan on coming in the house and going straight upstairs, taking my stuff off, and watching my program. And you were just like, you made me just go straight to the kitchen, and that's how I look.
Crazy. And then the coat. You have the big coat?
Did I have the coat on?
You have the
I
coat?
thought I had the Virginia Tech sweatshirt on. It was orange. It was bright orange. I had the sweatshirt on.
Okay, it was something that annoyed.
Yeah, I had a bright orange sweatshirt on, like a hoodie, and I had the hat and I had the scarf,
Okay.
and that's how I cut 1,000 green beans at the kitchen counter.
Made no sense.
That was me.
Yeah, no sense. Look crazy.
Yeah, so I was on green bean duty. I said LoriAnne needs an Academy Award for this performance.
No,
Yeah.
she needed the Academy Award because she really wanted to drive the point home that she didn't want to be there. All this acting, all this drama.
Mom, you totally read into that because if I didn't want to be there, I would have went upstairs.
No,
but I
no,
didn't.
No.
But you didn't have to start at that point. You could have waited one more hour. You did not, especially since we were rushing home. We had to rush out and do something, and then we were rushing back. And
Why
then
did I have to snap
once
green
I'm like,
beans
Mom,
at
like it's
9 o'clock at night?
7:40. We made it in time.
Yeah.
Like we're here. we're not gonna miss
well,
it.
That depends on whose time we made it in. We didn't make it in
Because
my time.
typically, like, we have, like, the CBS app, so we just watch Survivor on that. I'm like, but now, I'm like, we can watch it while it's live. It's going on TV. We're all seeing it for the first time. Like, I want to be in the game. Like, I want to watch. Like, and no, I had to do green bean duty. So that's what happened. And so I was just cold and aggravated in the kitchen. And that's what happened.
Love this pick. I miss Jesse's pick. Who likes wire picks like this? And who likes plastic ones? Plastic to me gives more volume, and the wire one really gets in there. It pulls it out.
You're really trying to play me.
Why is my stuff up? You said I have to sign and come back in?
Yeah.
Where's my... All right. This is not going girl. Oh, that was you. I didn't play. That's exactly the way you looked.
Because, again, it was cold. I'm sorry.
Plastic pick.
cold in
Okay,
here.
for me. Cherie Mason. Sheila Wire.
That was a look, though. You should get some more of those hats. That was cute.
I don't know much of a look.
I don't know. It was 13 degrees yesterday here, so you don't know what you're going to be wearing before it's over.
Right.
I was so cold. There was nothing last night that was making my feet warm. I had a million socks. The heat was on. I was so cold last night. Like,
I know, it's just beginning. I think
my
they
feet
said
were so
Connecticut, 15 degrees. Adam went out yesterday.
with
Like
like a windbreaker on.
15 degrees.
Crazy.
And
Yet in Georgia, he had a fleece jacket on. In 100-degree weather, Adam had a fleece on. And then yesterday, at 13-degree weather, he had a windbreaker. I'm like, what are you doing?
right.
There's like no...
They said in 100
lining.
years, this is the coldest it's been out of Thanksgiving in 100 years. It was very cold. Yeah. We're getting freezing rain in Maryland overnight.
I refused to go outside yesterday. No, it was just cold.
Oh, Cantu came out with a pick, Yolanda said. My white tooth comb as my pick. Oh, somebody
Adam
said
said
that.
touch.
Angela said.
Ashley Harris said touch. Yes.
I saw somebody say you have to do quick, like, jerky motions when you use, like, a wide tooth comb. So let's demonstrate. They said, like that.
Girl.
Wait.
Okay.
All right, hold
I
on.
thought I heard popping.
No, you didn't hear popping in my hair. I don't pop my curls like that. I don't like that noise. It makes me nervous.
All right.
Okay.
All this
All
is
right.
making me nervous.
Okay. All right. Like this. See, big. That's cute. You have to do it quick. Want me to do it?
You gonna pull my hair?
I'll try not to.
Oh my. Okay.
Okay. Put on my glasses. Let me see what I'm dealing with here. Okay. All right. So, all right. Lean your head.
All right. This is the before, guys.
Okay, this is the before. All right. Here, turn your head like
Ow!
like a doll head. All right, turn that face that way.
Did you see Barbie? They have a new Barbie head with curly hair. She comes with a spray
All right,
bottle.
I'm gonna get it. I got it.
Barbie comes with a spray bottle.
Does she?
Yeah.
All right, girl. Face, all right, face
What do
this
you want
way.
me to do?
I want to just like get in this. So I can just really pull it.
Okay.
All right.
Mom.
All right, how's it look? All right, you gotta kind of like you gotta do. Oh, you gotta like lean over. You gotta do like this.
Mom, can you
Okay.
just like do it?
All right. Oh yeah, it's bringing it up. Okay. All right, hold on.
Ow.
All right, you're fine. They said when you use a white tooth comb, it's the way you do it.
Mom, I need day 3 hair tomorrow.
Okay,
so
let me see. All right, let
don't
me see.
be.
Flip it back. See, it's big. See, big. You gotta just get it in root and just like flick it quick. Okay.
You know what? Who said they're more of a finger person? I am too. Oh, okay, y'all see? Oh,
See?
it did get bigger.
Told you. And then I said bend, like lean over like this.
Wait, I think do I have a comb? I think I do. I have a pink one somewhere.
Cute.
I don't know where it is. I know
Alright.
I saw. Oh, here it is.
Yes.
Okay.
We showed all the pajama bottoms.
I know.
Onesies.
These are
and
my
everything.
onesies, like tied around my waist.
Okay.
Okay, wait. So
That's how you do it. There we go.
that. Oh, it's lit.
See? Big hair. Big hair. All right. You have one, like, yeah, where this was from, I have 2 by Conair. This is tool structure. To me, it reminds me of, like, tortoise shell. I got this at Sally's, I think, one time. I think it was, like, 2 something. And I had 2 other ones. One was pink and one was blue, but I like the tortoise shell. And...
TaylorAnne is headed tender-headed. I am, and you've always been very rough on my head.
Uh-huh. Out here like a lion. Right, Flower Trust said. So yeah, so if you have one like this, that's how you do it. Wide tooth. I guess any old wide tooth, right? What are you looking at now?
I'm looking like.
You're looking for trouble there. You're looking for something. What are you looking for exactly?
I don't know, girl. You gonna watch this tomorrow?
Why? It's cute.
Oh, it is?
Yes, it is.
Oh, okay, girl.
Why do I need to? Or what's the problem with
It
it?
looks like a little matted here.
No, it's not matted here.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, it's a little frizzy. That's because you were watching me today and you were asking me questions because I know you're rushing me. You were like, allocate, you can't just spray it and go. And I said, I can, but I want a finger coil with it. And I know you were looking at the clock. And you were making me a nervous wreck.
See, what happened was we had something to do today that was important, and then like you ended up not wanting to do it. You're like, now I have plenty of time to get ready for live, and at this point it was 1:30. So I'm like, what? I'm like, live is at 8. I'm like, why do you need from 1:30 to 8 o'clock to prep for live? I'm like, what are you doing? You're like, well, I want a leisure and I want to finger coil my hair. Come 7:30, you sit down to start finger coiling. So I'm just like, Mom, like basically she still had to finger coil and then she had to do her makeup. And so then I'm like, Mom, and then like you started obsessing about primer, like to prime to do your makeup, and I'm like, Mom, like just put anything on. I'm like, it doesn't matter. Like, and you're like, I know what time it is. Like, it was just like you were bugging.
What I was insinuating was that just people that are mothers and around my age with older daughters, and they use your things, and just this kind of carelessness. So there's a lot of like prep work here yesterday for makeup that I just pictured my primer rolling on the ground and somebody not caring. Okay, so I was just kind of getting obsessed. I'm like, where's my primer? Where's my primer? Where's my primer? It's normally right here, but I just started thinking things were dropping yesterday. Nobody was caring. Like that's why I was determined to find it.
Yeah, like you were obsessed with that gray jacket, and that actually did end up being in here. I was so scared. I was so scared. She was like obsessing about this gray zip up of hers, and I had a few of her zip ups in here. So I'm like, Mom, these are the zip ups of yours I have in my room. This is all I have. Still 2 hours later, she was still obsessing about this zip up, and I'm like, sometimes you go into like obsessive mode. And I'm like, okay, this is one of those times where she's gonna get an attitude and start flinging stuff. Like she can't find what she's looking for. And I was scared because I'm like, I don't know. Like, did I have this jacket? Did I not? So I was just sitting there, like, just basically quiet for 2 hours. Like, I didn't know what was gonna happen. Like, I didn't know. And then eventually, I thought you were just gonna give up. And then you came. Like, I thought you gave
quietly,
up.
And basically just dropped the bomb. Like, oh yeah, by the way, I found my jacket in your room hanging on the door.
And I was like, oh.
That's all I said, and then I just walked back out. Enough said. That's all I needed to say.
I was so scared. I was like, I didn't even want to say anything because nothing was safe to say at that point. You've been looking for 2 hours. I said it wasn't in my room, and then you find it in my room. Like, it's just best to keep your mouth shut at that point. So I was
Good
so
night,
scared.
106 Andy.
Bye,
I
Andy.
hope you feel better.
Yeah, no. Or like when you're younger and like your parents tell you to go get something, mostly your mom. If your mom tells you to go get something, you can't find it, and then she goes and she finds it, like it's not safe.
That's
like
popping time. We're making me have to get up to look for it. Okay. Too tender-headed for all that. You ain't gonna tug him? We'll talk about the Lion King. I mentioned that yesterday.
Oh yeah, I saw the trailer. I'm excited. Next year, it's Dumbo, it's Aladdin, it's the Lion King, it's Toy Story. Like, I can't wait.
Beyonce's in it?
Yes, she is.
Really?
I think she's playing Nala.
Thank you, Chelsea. Is it Knowles? Chelsea Knowles. Very cute. See? See, you were just looking for trouble. I knew you were. That's what, guys, that's what haters look like. They try to look for, you know, like when we used to go to school and kids would just kind of try to, they would study you and just look for something. You just kept studying me and watch like the side of my head. And then you find something. Then they make you feel like insecure. Then they find something. What's that? Or why do you have that on? You know, and don't worry about it. If I was only brave when I was younger, I could say that, but I didn't. I'd always feel insecure, and I'm like, what? Like, what? Like,
girl, I point these things out. You let me go out looking crazy, and then you tell me later you don't like something. That's what you do.
Okay, yeah, there's a lot of movies coming out.
I mean, you're one of these cookies, girl. You're missing out.
Chelsea Knowles. Oh, that's right. Okay, look at guys. Taylor girl. Oh, no, with arrange.
Arrange what?
All right.
Mom, they're not that cute.
They are cute. I was disappointed yesterday because I got sprinkles for the dessert. My mother wanted sugar cookies, so we got the sugar cookies, and I got the cute little sprinkles. But Adam's so afraid he'd have to stay around and do some family stuff. He wanted to go out and hang out with his friends, so he left the party early and took the car that the sprinkles were in. And when I thought about it, because my 10-year-old little nephew wanted cookies, and he's like, any sprinkles? I'm like, yeah, I have sprinkles too. Adam was gone.
We left him in the car, and Adam's in the car.
This light has got to go. Okay, you can't see nothing.
All right, well, don't try to angle them and have them all hit the floor. There go my cookies.
There's sugar cookies with Thanksgiving sprinkles. They're orange, red, and yellow.
Nothing special.
So cute.
But they're good.
They're very cute. Yes. Okay.
On the screen, it looks like pizza.
That's it. It looks like pepperoni pizza. No, you know what it looks like? It looks like those pizza bites. Those bagel bites. Yeah. Okay. No, we don't have a P.O. box. We kept talking about it. We haven't gotten it yet. Bobby was a cutie pie. He's a cutie pie, right?
He's so sweet.
So cute. And just, you could see the innocence. You could see the way he held like his little hands. Just so polite, so well behaved. Just such a good. Some kids are cute, and then you're like, oh my God, they're hellions. You know, when you like when they're away from the camera. I'm telling you, an angel, an absolute angel. How my brother raised something like that, I have no clue. Oh my God, no, I love my brother, but oh my God, fantastic. He's just a wonderful little boy, just beautiful, wonderful, inside and out. Good boy. Showing Taylor the dance, guys.
I couldn't get it.
My brain doesn't configure like that. How do you put the hand in the front?
Wait, let me see if I still got
it. I said hip swing and I was gone.
Wait.
Okay, that was
How did it go? You had to like...
I never, the floss?
Yeah, like get the hand this, and it was like to the side, and it was up, and then it was...
Who can floss?
Maybe by Christmas. Maybe by Christmas I'll get it again. We'll have to have a round 2. I don't remember. But it was hard. And like he was like going really fast at one point. I was like, nah.
His arms were swinging. Oh my, I don't know how he did it. But he did it.
Because, like, the hands have to go up and then down, and then you got to swing them this way and then go up and down and swing them back this way. Like, it was a lot.
I couldn't even get the first move of the arms like this and just bring them down. I'm like, my arms don't work that way. And then forget about one in the front and one. No.
Yeah, they got to go, like, up and then, like, back. Like, one's behind your back, one's in front of your back, and you got to get it back over on this side. Like, it was tough. It was still tough. That's why I was like, wait, I have it. No, I lost it. Like, no. Like, it's like a rhythm. You got to get the rhythm down.
Yeah.
And then... my aunt, people were loving T's laugh. My aunt was the woman laughing just like hysterically in the video. You just hear her like, someone was like, that laugh came from the heart. Like, right? It was just so like,
all of her laughs come from the heart.
Like,
all of her laughs. I mean,
deep
so
down.
Much talking. She's so funny. Okay, she's just very, very funny. And we did the first take. And then that was like the retake. I'm like, oh no, you guys have to stop. You have to do it again because I have to film it. My sister's in the background, basically her and my brother battling it out because he stepped on her pocketbook. And she goes, "You're gonna pay. You're gonna pay me P-A-Y if I get one shoe print out of my pocketbook." It was so, I'm like, y'all sound just terrible.
I'm like, we're trying to film like a video. Like, can y'all stop? All you hear is them in the background of the video. It's so funny.
Nobody wanted to be in pictures. They didn't. They said, "Oh no, you post too much for me." My brother, like, they don't like social media, so they're like, "Oh no," they would not take a picture. I said, "Guys, I really had to swear my life away." I said, "I swear, I just want the year after year memory. I swear to goodness, I will not post it. I swear." So I didn't. But my little nephew, he's a cutie pie, and I said, "Can I post him?" Because my brother's really funny about that, and he said, "Yeah, I could." But that was it. Nobody else. Everybody was running. I've never seen. They're like all scattered like roaches. I'm like, what is this going on here? And they're like, they don't want no. They said, you post too much. No way. And I'm like, nope. I swear, I won't post. But yeah, no, little Bobby can post. But all right.
My 5 nieces drove us nuts yesterday. I wish I had more younger cousins.
You know, they're getting so big.
On your side, me and Spencer are like, we're not the oldest, but we're up there. Is the youngest?
Well, out of my siblings, you guys are the oldest.
The oldest,
siblings, yeah. Bring that back up. I don't know. This Wi-Fi just keeps going.
Even though me and him were like the same height, so my cousin is in 5th grade, and me and him were the same height. That's why I was like, if I ever go back to teaching, like K4, like even 4th graders sometimes are like right there, we're eye to eye.
Oh, Angela's a month old already?
Aw.
Her little nephew. Wow. See?
I can't wait to have Sophie one day.
Have to get those hips in with those arms. That's where they lost me. I said one
I
hip
know you
swing
can't just do
and
the
I
arms.
was
You
gone.
gotta swing the hips as
Yeah.
well.
Nope. Couldn't do the hips. I'm like, okay, this is just way too many different moves. I should try to teach her 6-year-old how to floss earlier. Her comical.
Sybil, yeah, I went to school for teaching, but I'm not in the field at the moment.
You could practice with a belt? How do you do that?
I don't know.
Heavenly me.
Sounds dangerous.
Heavenly me. She, her dog was nuts yesterday. I know, like Thanksgiving's so much fun because you get to see family you don't really see.
How tall are you? I am 5'1 and a half. The half counts. Although my license says 5'2.
Did you ever learn the floss tag?
No. That was my first. I mean, I've seen the dance. I didn't know what it was
No,
called.
Yolanda, she didn't.
I didn't know it was called the floss. I need more lessons. Christmas time. I'm like, all right, little Bobby, let's take it from the top.
Yeah.
We'll have the whole time to learn the floss. It was kind of towards the end. He was trying to like teach me how to floss. I'm like, I need more time. I need more time. This is hard.
Yep.
Maybe by Christmas time we'll have like a better video and we'll both be doing it. I hope we get invited to an ugly Christmas sweater party.
Yeah, we did last year. It was so cool.
I won best sweater. I did.
I won most original.
Did you? Most
Yes.
original?
Yes, I did.
But I won best overall.
You did, because it was the best overall.
It was like, it was a giant like tree on my sweater.
Like I had it top the year before because, contrary to popular belief, I have talent. Okay. And my gifts lie in creativity.
Mhm.
And so the year before, when you were student teaching, they were having an ugly Christmas sweater party, and the night before, guys, who does it the night before? So we started going to Walmart and Target and all that. They're out now. They were out at Halloween, okay?
Yeah.
So I said to Taylor, this is why we couldn't find one the week before Christmas.
Because by the time
You
Christmas
know.
comes around, like you can't find any ugly sweaters at all.
No, but then they have cruise wear, okay?
Yeah.
The Christmas stuff is like this on the rack, okay? 75% off, kicked down the ground with the dust, all right? And now the cruise wear is out. So
Yeah.
you can't get any Christmas clothes at Christmas time. You get those back in July, all right? So you needed
An ugly sweater.
an ugly sweater, and we went from store to store to store, and I was so tired. Finally, I think we ended up at Michael's Crafts. I said, I think we're going to have to make it. And then you started like looking like miserable. And I'm like, trust me. I said, I'm talented, all right? And the first aisle we went up, and they had a little miniature Christmas tree, and they had a little Christmas tree skirt. It was so cute, okay? It was like a little Santa Claus that comprised the skirt. And I took this, I was so sick of seeing it, my here, put this around your neck, that's where we're going to start. And so she had like this collar,
skirt as a
tree
collar.
skirt as a collar. And then it just got worse and worse and worse. It was, to me, it was very cute. And if they had like competitions in school, they said she totally would have won, but they don't want to make people feel like some are better. But I'm like Kate Gosselin. There are winners in life and there's losers in life. So pick the winner. And but that year they did. It was a school, and I guess they have to have school spirit, so they did. But it was absolutely. Let me see if I can find props. I was have to have props. Gotta find it. Cute. If I do say so myself. Here we go, and I do.
Yeah, there was 2 years, and then
And so the
and then
last
next year we were like, okay, we're not even gonna try to search for them. Like we're just gonna make them.
Yeah.
So I made mine last year though.
Yeah, we got all the ingredients, and it was very, very cute. It was different. It was vibrant.
It was like I took like the tinsel, green tinsel, and I put like a giant tree over here, and then I had like just decorations and presents, and it was just everything everywhere. And then my makeup and my hair, I had a giant bow in my hair, and it was so cute. I'm thinking this year, I'm thinking like a giant snowman up this. It's the same sweater I use. I keep putting the sweater together and taking it apart, and putting so like I have to take it apart again. I think it's still in my closet.
Okay.
And
yeah, it was a J. Crew sweater, almost very similar to this, except it was navy. Right?
Yeah.
And
Yep.
we started that as the background, and because I didn't want to have glue or all that on it, I started safety pinning things or very loosely, kind of like doing a running stitch so that I could easily cut it out when it was done. But now it seems like that's like the foundation of the Christmas sweater every year. Yeah.
But yeah, I hope we get to make one this year again.
I know.
That was fun. It's officially Christmas season. It is officially Christmas season. I was blasting the Mariah Carey album before. October it was kind of like on like 10% volume, and then November it was on like 50% volume. Now it's like I'm ready. Turn it all the way up.
Yeah,
now it's officially Christmas
unapologetically
season.
we can do it now, right?
I am. How tall was Prince?
What did she say?
I'm shorter than Prince was.
Prince?
Prince, the one that
Purple Rain?
Purple Rain. Prince. You know Prince.
Prince. Okay.
Prince.
Purple Rain Prince?
You wore that song out.
I sure
after
did.
he died. Oh my god.
Yeah, was that? Yeah, I did. Yeah, because it brought me back to my childhood. Well, not my childhood, my teenage memories.
Diash, Diash, we want to put our tree up. I mentioned that to you today. I'm like, when do we get the tree? I'm ready.
Yeah.
Curls No Making said the only Prince that matters.
Of course, only Prince that matters,
Well,
right?
I'm kind of a fan of Prince Harry, but I mean, that doesn't matter.
Prince Harry?
Yeah.
Taken, girl. He's taken.
I know, okay.
Taken and tied up right now.
Right?
Megan was about business. She was not playing.
With a baby on the way and everything. That's how you get it done. Secure the castle. Oh, Curls No Making said she's 5'9". Wow.
Wow.
Tall.
What am I, 5? I always say 5'4.5". I don't think I'd reach 5'5".
No, you're like 5'4".
Mm-hmm.
Ashley Harris said her tree. We're actually
leaves?
not slacking because our tree typically goes up the day before Christmas, so and it stays up till like July.
No.
So
Last year it went up before Thanksgiving.
and by the time it hit Christmas, you could touch the tree and all the Pringles fell off. Like it was so dry.
And she says Pringles, guys, because that's what I've called them for years. They're pines, but I call them Pringles.
Oh, they are?
Yes, and I raised you guys on Pringles.
We call them Pringles around here. Pringles.
Alexandria East is 5'10". Hi, Alexandria. How's the baby? She's pregnant, y'all.
The baby.
The baby. The MADCURLS baby.
I can't wait to have one. I just have to get a big nose husband first.
You have to get a big nose husband.
Why do people ask people when are you having a baby, but there's no man in sight? Like I feel like I want people to ask me, like, well, I don't want to be asked, first of all, when I'm having kids or when I'm getting married, but, like, why, like, if someone asks me, when am I having kids, like, why not ask me, when am I getting married? If you're going to ask the question, like, why won't that come first? When are you getting married? Like,
I think it's the culture. I think, y'all know I have strong opinions about it, so, but I'm going to tread lightly tonight. I think the culture is such that that's a question that people ask. I think if it's already done, you're pregnant now, you already were pregnant in the past, no man in sight, like, good for you, all right? But I think, I wish the mentality would change, that girls would want to put the cart before the horse, all right? Like do it in the order that maybe in my generation, whether or not it worked, I mean, who are we, like, to say it worked, it didn't work? I don't know. There were a gazillion divorces. I'm saying there's no generation free from that. But I'm just saying this comfortableness of saying that when you're having a baby, when you're dating someone, like, it's just like a question that people seriously ask. And coming from a different generation, it's just like, why would they ask somebody that?
yeah.
When
are you, like, if someone's like, you know, when are you having kids? Like,
yeah.
when I get a man?
Yeah.
Like,
And you get down the aisle.
Can I get the man
Yeah,
first?
when
Like,
you get down the aisle.
yeah.
Yeah. That's just the way I grew up. That's the way I raised you. So that question is just, I'm
yeah, D.
curious
Curly
about
said,
that.
I think so many folks have babies without being married. There's no longer the assumption that you have to be married first.
Yeah, that's it. There's no longer the assumption that you have to be married. And so when that thinking changed and all that, I'm too tired, guys, to go through it tonight. I'll research and get back to y'all. It's my generation asking. Yeah, no, Ashley, I have to disagree. No, it's y'all's generation asking each other. You know, if you see somebody in a relationship for like more than 2 weeks, then next, you know, you guys want to start knowing when people getting a baby, or you're excited.
But I think it is your generation as well.
Probably my generation is asking it in a very judgmental way. Probably you guys' generation asking it as just an everyday question, like it's something that is expected. Like, what's taking you so long if you're in a relationship with somebody longer than a month?
It's like no one's pressured, but everybody's pressed. Like, no one's pressed to get down in the aisles or be in any relationship, yet people are asking the question. Like, I don't know. Something's not adding up.
Yeah, I think my generation does ask in a very judgmental way. I know I could see it in my generation's eyes, you know, and I'm like you know, I know I see it, but it's your generation that says it very comfortably, like it's just something that's just done. And where did it get to the level of being comfortable with that? I don't know.
I mean, nothing.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think the question either way, you just don't ask it. When you're getting married, when you're having kids, like, stop.
Yeah, some of those things. I think one time I was watching a YouTuber, because you guys know I like the beauty community. Like I did all that drama a few months ago. That was just too tiring.
Yeah.
Whoever watches the beauty community, you guys all know the drama I'm talking about. But there was one on there, and I think you have to be careful. I think it can go both ways. I think if you ask someone that doesn't look pregnant, and it's hurtful sometimes because you don't know why you don't know what they're struggling with. So to ask somebody that, just like, it's like none of your business. When someone's pregnant, you will definitely be able to see. And even sometimes if you do see someone with a stomach that looks to be pregnant, you still have to be careful because they could either have had a baby and haven't lost the baby weight, and then you say, and they're already insecure about it because they might have been very thin before they had the baby, and now they're struggling with that, and so then you cause problems mentally in their head. So I just think that question about, are you pregnant, assuming, oh my God, even if your heart's in the right place, oh my God, you're pregnant, and the person may not be, might have just had a baby maybe 8 months ago. It's just, I think it's a territory that is just very difficult to tread through, and I really don't. I just don't when I see that, because I don't know, it could go either way. They could not be and may struggle with it, or they could be and had a baby and didn't lose the weight. So I just stay away from that. Being a woman, I just stay away from that question.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. And people are saying, like, people are getting married and, like, having kids, like, later. So, like, you, like, sometimes, like, not really so much anymore, because, like, life is just life at this point. Because, if you try to put the pressure on, like, you'll go crazy. So, but, like, you got married and started having kids when you were, like, early 20s, 20, well, basically my age. 22, 23, 24, 25, like, so, but now, like, my generation, it's, like, 30s.
Yeah.
It's definitely,
or
like,
later.
30s or later. Yeah.
When I saw Janet Jackson have a baby at 50, there we go, case in point. Yeah, my brother's 42. Okay, my brother got engaged 2017, December, married August 2017, had a baby October, being married 1 year and 2 months. It's all right. I don't know, I can't figure it out. To get married.
Her brother got engaged in December 2017.
Mm-hmm.
Wait.
Last Christmas.
Wait, that doesn't make sense. Because... No.
Oh, he got engaged.
Oh, no, he got engaged 2017.
He got married. See that?
No, he got engaged. He got engaged 2017.
Did he?
Then married, I think she meant August
2018. Right?
Had a baby Maybe she meant August 2018.
Yeah, Angela, did you mean 2018? Yeah, I think it's just a very personal question. Some things just need not be asked. If somebody had news to share, they would share it. Personal things like that, I think I wouldn't. The time.
Wait, how was he engaged December 2017 and married August 2017?
Maybe it's correct.
Because she said no, she meant August 2017.
Married August. I don't know.
Oh wow. Barbie Lovable said my sister had babies at 41 and 46, no fertility drugs. Hey.
Wow. Yeah, I don't know if it's a chance that people take with that. Now, sometimes people want a career, and then when they're like in their late 30s and they want to get pregnant, and maybe, like, I don't know. I used to think in my mind that all their fertile years are in their 20s and 30s. I don't know. But yeah, a lot of women have babies.
And people try to kind of, like, tell you, like, how you should be. Like, some people think, like, your 20s, they're like, you know, live your best life. And, like, I've gone through this. Like, why does your best life have to be minus, like, a family or kids? Like, for me, like, I'll have a better life. So, like, I want, like, kids. I want a family. Preferably before I'm 30. That's what I want. And people are like, no, like, live your best life. Like, don't tell me what my best life is.
That like, people think once they get married that's not their best life. Like, you're stuck someplace. And I think that thinking is what the problem is. Part of the problem, I think. My best life was during the time that I was married that I'm married and had kids. Raising my kids was my best life. You know, like, I'm lost now without you guys being younger and all that. It's like a new life for me. And I wouldn't necessarily say it's my best life now. I enjoyed being a mother. I really did. So, I can't think of any better life. It's what I always wanted to do. So why did I have to go scuba diving and jumping off of mountains and all that? You know, to live my best life. That's not my best life. All this traveling and all that. That's for some people, but it's not for me.
Yeah.
I think I like the process. Like you guys, I said earlier, I like Tupperware. I like decorating the kitchen, the appearance of cooking. I think I like the preparation and the planning of travel. I can really get into the planning of it, but when it's time to go, is it anxiety? I wonder. I had as a little girl, whenever we would go on field trips, I would be petrified like the night before, and I would just kind of like sit in my room, Indian style, and just kind of like work myself up. And at the time, like there weren't names for things like that. It probably was some like little bit of anxiety. And so as an adult, it traveled through, and I think I like the planning of trips, but I don't really like to travel.
Mm-hmm.
There's some sort of an anxiety there. I'm very much of a homebody. I love being at home, and I think I get very, very nervous when it's time for me to travel. And it's not the hustle and bustle of the airports and all that. It's just that I love my life. I love my home. I love just doing like domestic kind of things, and I don't necessarily enjoy traveling. And that's just me. Some people do. You know.
Alexandria East said she's 24, but then she corrected said she's 25. She's 25. She was married. She's been married 3 years now. Started dating 6 years ago. This is their second baby. She's always wanted to start a family early. Is your husband your age? Because I feel like people our age, they don't want that. Again, it's the live your best life mentality. So most guys aren't looking to do nothing until they're 30. And even when they're 30, they're really still not looking to do nothing. So it's like even when you try to go older, there's still like issues. So like I don't know. Like he's a few months older than her. Okay, so maybe it's just depends on the person. What I don't know.
Yeah, CCJ, I love being pregnant, and I love that was my best life. Being pregnant and being a mother. Love motherhood.
Yeah, the same mentality. Yeah, you gotta find someone with that mentality.
Mm-hmm.
But no, everyone to me seems like they're on the best life wave, which is minus any type of commitment.
Ashley,
that's the best life.
Trips and she'll travel for me. Okay, deal. Mm-hmm. Yeah, big elaborate plans, and then always worm my way out. Just don't like. It's got to be anxiety. Y'all diagnose me as an anxiety, travel anxiety. I don't know.
Agreed, Dolores. She said people who want and can feed kids should have them. People that don't want them or don't want to be parents, please spare us all by not having them. Like, I mean, okay. Yeah, living your best life is relative and depends on the individual. Totally. I wanted to get married and have children, however, it didn't happen. I'm single and I'm an auntie to 4 beautiful nieces. Aw.
Okay. So
yeah.
Austin Allen said, I've been with mine, girlfriend 11 years, 2 kids, no desire to get married, waited 8 years to decide to start having kids. I mean, everybody like plans out their life the way they want to and live it the way they want to. I just know in my home how I wanted to raise you, how I wanted, like what I wanted, and then I kind of like passed my values, how I was raised onto you, and I really knew no other way. I wouldn't have dreamed of any other way when I was younger, and it wasn't the climate for it. Though it was happening, I don't think it was as accepting as it is now. And there's pros and cons to all of these different lifestyles, so who's to say?
Yeah.
You know,
I mean, it's something that I really wanted to be married before I'm 30, but like I don't want to just grab someone who's like good enough. Like I want what I want, and I don't want to have to settle, but like I know what I mean. It's all just so complicated, and just that's why like the pressure has to be off, because if you put pressure on yourself for certain things to happen at a certain age, like you'll really go crazy.
Let me see. Craft Diva 5, Lori, do you still quilt? I have all the equipment. I have all the stuff. How I did it when my kids were younger, I don't know. Right this very second in my life, no, I don't. I think also like my eyesight is hard threading. The quilting needle is even smaller than a regular sewing needle. So I don't. I have everything in preparation. I probably have about 10 quilts that need to be quilted. They've all been pieced, and I did everything like hand piecing back then. So everything's hand pieced. And people say I should sell them, but the work that goes into hand piecing and hand quilting, I couldn't charge enough for them. They're priceless, I think. So I think when you go to fairs and you see everything machine pieced and machine quilted, because that was slowly kind of like coming out, and I'm just not good with computers and all of that. So I never learned how to machine quilt. So everything was always hand quilted. I think they can whip them out now really quick. But there is a difference to me, I have to say. My hand quilt ones, when I put them in the washing machine, they just look so old-fashioned and so vintage. And when you do the machine ones, they just look so straight and flat and just have no substance and no like kind of like definition. And it just doesn't look to me like a quilt that just looks cozy, like Little House on the Prairie kind of quilt. So right now, the work that I'd have to put into it, I don't know if I'm up to speed with that, with with the eyesight and all that. I don't know, but I still have the love and the desire, and I surround myself with all my quilts in the house.
I agree, Ashley. She says, I want to have kids while I'm still young enough to run around with them. I don't want to be tired. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, case in point, MADCURLS. I was in my 20s, and not that I would have kids in my 20s so I can have a YouTube channel, but like, if I didn't have them young enough, now, I probably wouldn't have the interest.
You'd be tied.
I'd be tied. It's already kind of like very much of a dichotomy of personalities on this channel. So I can't even imagine tacking on another 10 years. I would be really setting my way then. And now it's like pulling me along now, and I'm very opinionated. So, and watching this kind of social media world with the side eye, just dipping my foot in and then kind of like waiting on end.
Busted and tired.
Busted and tired. Yeah.
Do you guys have an age preference? Are you dating people that are younger than you? I don't know. I have a thing about that. Like, I don't think I could date or marry someone that's younger than me.
I know.
I feel like I'm babysitting. Like, I don't know why that is. But I have no problem going higher, and I think it's because you did. Like, you went kind of significantly older, so I was
my husband is 11 years older than me.
11 years, yeah.
And I had that mentality, maybe because there was nothing going on at the time. I don't know if anything going on now, but anyway, I just felt like where I grew up in Connecticut, there was nothing going on. So I started looking older. I always gravitated towards older men all the time, and that's just my preference. I don't know, even when I was very, very young, in my 20s, I was 10 to 20 years older. When I was in my 20s, I dated somebody in their 40s. I just like older men.
Yeah.
To me, they seem established, and they know what they want.
Yeah. Like, I had someone slide in my DMs the other day, and, like, I went to his profile, and he was 23, and I was like, I know I'm only 25, but that's, nope, like, 23.
I'm sick of all the sliding into, slipping and sliding. What do they bring it to the table? I don't like all the sliding into DMs. What is that about?
To have a conversation?
Yeah.
No?
I don't know about all that. And then sliding in with hard eyes. Really? What are you bringing to the table other than emojis? Like, I don't like that. What does that mean? To me, it's insulting. Like, that's like, you're just like looking at me like all like googly eyed. I don't care for that. You guys like that? All you young women like
stay out of LoriAnne's DMs.
I know. You girls like that you guys like that piques your interest, women, when you see somebody sliding in to your DMs with hard eyes?
Not out the gate.
Slide in
not out
with
the
conversation.
You gotta slide in with conversation first. Don't slide in with
dictionary if you're gonna slide in. Okay, slide in with the Oxford Dictionary. Bring something to the table. Make sure your vernacular is on point. Don't slide in with emojis and hard eyes. That to me, delete. Like, you got to bring something more to the table. You have like it's almost like an audition. You have a very small window and a very small box to sell yourself in these DMs. Don't slide in with. Don't waste your space with hard eyes. Just don't.
Right, it's like a 30-second audition. It's like,
right?
like the first thing I see about you if
Yeah.
you're gonna come into the DMs, and if it's hard eyes,
Yeah.
like, okay.
Yeah. Let's see. The oldest guy I dated was 8 years. Hi, Nancy Moore.
Ashley Harris said, "Don't slide in dry and expect me to come up with the conversation." So what are you doing? So what are you doing? So what are you doing?
and then like a little bit more conversation. So today I went to school, I went to work, I had to take my car to the shop. Oh yeah, and my brother, he's gonna graduate and all that. And then he's like, oh okay, that's good. And then like there's like a dry spot. So what are you doing? I just told you what I was doing. That's scary. Like you're like short-term memory. Okay, that's scary. Like why do guys do that? So what are you doing? Like come up with conversation.
So funny. Gotta have some game, exactly.
Right?
So funny.
Tell me something, exactly. I know, Ashley, I bet I see you selling yourself short, girl. You come a packing, girl. Okay?
And then they're like, something like what? Like,
I can't.
I can't. So funny. What are you doing is the worst phrase of our generation. It is. And then not even like spelling it out. WYD. Question mark.
That's worse.
What are you doing?
It gets worse and worse.
So what are you doing?
I don't know. What are you doing? Like that's like what do you keep asking me what I'm doing?
I should said those are ring pop boys, not diamond men.
Exactly.
Or the so when are you gonna come see me? Like, don't ask me that. Oh
don't
my
put
god.
anything into it. Always want to know what they can get.
Yeah.
Now, am I old fashioned for that?
Me?
That the woman is looking for something for the guy. Maybe I am. Maybe the women want to give something to the guy. They don't want them to do any work. I think we had this conversation a few weeks ago.
We have it every live.
Let them be men. Okay. Let them audition. Let them show you what they're bringing to the table. Why are they always looking, seeking, waiting to see what you're bringing to the table? Rolling out red carpets. Okay, rolling out red carpets. Okay, no, we're not rolling out anything. What are you rolling out first? Okay, roll out something first, and then I'll show you what I'll be rolling out. I'll be walking on the red carpet you rolled out to present you with something, but I'm not rolling out nothing until you bring something to the table. Okay.
Because we gotta change the voice, Ashley. Here, you gotta change the voice. So what are you doing?
Oh, that's how. What?
So when are you gonna come see me?
Okay, so I didn't say it. Always dated older, smart girl there, Erica.
Yeah, no. Even if it's a couple months older or 10 years older, it's got to be older. Like I can't do younger. I can't. I'm automatically turned off, and I just can't. I don't know. Mickey Sanders, curling cashmere, hair silk. A lady was raving about it. I was so excited when I saw the Curls Black Friday discount. I went to MADCURLS review of it, and the fish comment.
First comment turned me off to it. LOL.
What do we say?
The first comment that we made, or the comments in the comment section.
I know that line kind of got the curls back popping though.
It
but
did.
it was a little rough. I know that mask was a little rough.
I think it's meant to be more of a treatment. I think it's kind of like an instantaneous treatment. It's a lot of rich products that work. But as far as like
a commenter mentioned fish as in an animal. Yeah, the caviar. Fish. Yeah, the caviar.
Oh,
yeah.
But it didn't smell like that.
No,
not at all.
But maybe just the fact that.
Okay, yeah. People were having a problem with that at the time because animals and okay. All right. Yeah, again, but I say it's a treatment. It was meant to be for was it a specific period of time or just for a specific problem? Because it did the trick. We liked it from what I can remember, but it wasn't something that we would constantly keep reaching for. You know, it just feels like a lot of rich
I like the serum
products.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just too much packaging and not worth it. Yeah. I like their Blueberry Bliss better than the cashmere, to be honest.
Yeah. I'm so glad I saw your review. Yeah, when Curls comes out with something, we test it, and some are hits, some are misses. The Blueberry Bliss, that was I think I had just come on the channel with that, and so you raved about that. You loved that, and I think you did it with Bounce or. No. It was the blueberry gel. And you did like the how did you used to do that? You used to love that combination.
I used to do the leave-in and the gel.
On the same one?
Yeah, the gel I didn't really like because it was like it always like felt wet, like it dripped wet until my hair was dry. But I would get days from that wash and go. So I liked I had a love-hate relationship with the gel. I didn't like how it felt when my hair was wet, but it was still good, and I used it for years. I think that was the first video I ever did on YouTube when like the YouTube channel was It's TaylorAnne.
Okay.
I did the Blueberry Bliss combination, and I really liked that.
I kind of like started coming into my own on there when they came out with Triple Threat, and they came out with those products, and we threw up all that confetti. Triple Threat.
Oh my gosh, please.
I was planning props back then, guys. So we went to Target. I went to get a little basket of blueberries. We were doing all this extra, but yeah, that's kind of like when we were getting into like themes and colors and.
That's interesting, Alexandra East. She said, I thought of it like if I could put chicken eggs in my hair as a treatment, how is that different from fish eggs? Good point.
Mm-hmm. And it doesn't feel like that, though. It doesn't feel like eggs. It might have.
It's the name, curls and cashmere, but And they want to kind of have like that theme. Caviar, right? Is it
curls and
caviar?
Well, no, it's curls and cashmere, I think.
I don't know.
Let
me see. It's cashmere and caviar.
Oh, cashmere and caviar.
We kept calling it curls and cashmere. Cashmere and caviar. Yeah.
Okay.
I like the serum though.
Would you guys try Mish? Is it Mish line? Tejan,
People have been talking about Mish all night.
Mish, really? What's Mish? Time to Google? What's Mish?
Girl, look it up, girl.
Let me see. I was looking for your crazy sweater. That's what I was looking for. Hold on. What was that? Oh, oh my God, we all look touched there. Well, I'm looking at. I started before. I think looking for the crazy Christmas sweater.
Yeah.
And so.
Mickey Sanders, have you ever tried the Jane Carter curls to go leave-in? That one's super smooth. Yeah, I wouldn't say the hair. I wouldn't say the hair silk is silky. I didn't like it.
From the curls.
Yeah.
Yeah, but the Jane Carter one. Yeah, that's when we
Yeah.
start really understanding slip.
Yeah.
Yeah, people compare it a lot to.
Oh, she said it's not moisturizing on her hair.
Curly. What is that? That curl one that we. What do they compare it to?
Kinky curly.
Kinky curly. Yeah, but we see there's a distinction. There's a
No.
difference, right?
So she wants something smooth that's like a moisturizing leave-in. I don't know. Do we do leave-ins? We do
As
leave-ins
leave-
sometimes.
As leave-ins? Oh my gosh! Everything Sultana Coles, like every conditioner, leave-in or not, to me has so much slip.
Like the knot
So,
sauce.
The knot sauce, but that's kind of like that's definitely a leave-in, but they kind of like promote it as like a detangler. So if you don't want to buy into the detangling thing, it's fabulous leave-in. I definitely use it as a leave-in. But if you're actually looking for the words like leave-in, there's the mango dip. Hold on, let me go
Yeah.
see.
Bye, Samantha Ivy.
Hi, Samantha
And
Ivy.
Curls in the making. We saw it too. We were shook and shocked.
What's that?
Our face in the Sultana Coles email, our videos.
Yeah.
We were like, oh,
Just in
Okay.
time. Poor.
we didn't know we were going to be in there.
Are there slip and slide, not proof hair glide? Show that. Girl, got that.
Slip and slide. Oops. Okay, wait. Slip and slide, not proof hair glide. Maybe.
Got this.
The lighting, girl.
All right, just showing.
The knot sauce.
Then we got mango dip. This is a great one. I think.
Mango dip.
All right, so my favorite out of all of the. Wait, let me see. What I've used. All right, yeah, my favorite I would have to say I would recommend, and then here's another one: the Frizz Whiz. We can't see. Oh my gosh, it's too bright.
Girl.
Sit down. All right. Okay, so we got, all right, we have Frizz Whiz, Curl Defining. This is a leave, it says leave-in. Though all of them can be used as leave-ins, and one just gets better than the next. So my favorite one right now is the Slip and Slide Knot Proof Hair Glide, other than knot sauce. Everything I love knot sauce with. But if you're looking for variety, then Slip and Slide Knot Proof, right there. Then there's the Mango Dip, Detangling Slip. All these slip. So Sultana Coles is just on point with their slip. Nothing beats the conditioners, period.
Oh, it's Mish.
Mish. Okay.
Mish. Okay.
Yeah.
So have you guys tried these products or?
Curls in the I tried to get the Afrotastic Curl Elastic, but they were sold out. Yep, they would earlier in the day they weren't. Then they were. Were you here earlier when I kept saying this in and out with Sultana Coles all day? I didn't know what that was about. If you keep checking back, they keep restocking, out of stock. Restock, out of stock. So maybe you got to go back. Yeah. The Cantu Curl Activator. That's part of my 2018 on the #1 list, I have to say. Because between that one and the Cream of Nature coconut milk line, will be the coconut milk line held it up until when we did that video on the curl activator, and then it kind of like threw me. I never saw anything throughout the whole year. Granted, we've done tons of lines, but I was just very impressed with that Cantu detangling activator. Not detangling, Cantu curl activator. I was just very impressed. I'm like, whoa, nothing has impressed me as much throughout the year. Kind of like right out the gate like that. Can I say? I mean, I don't know. We've tried so many products. Something about that one just really stood out for me, and I don't know why. But anyway, with that said, in the beginning of the year, that Cream of Nature one stood out, and so now I just said earlier tonight that within the next couple of weeks, I'll be putting both in my hair through like one Friday night and one Friday night because I need you guys to help me make up my mind which one looks better. So I've been holding strong since January 2018 with that Cream of Nature, and then just a few weeks ago, all year long, every now and then I would check in. I'm like, guys, this is great, but I'm still holding out for Cream of Nature. A couple months later, guys, this is great, still holding out. And then you guys were like, yeah, because you like budget products, Cream of Nature, affordable, we love it, like make that the number one. And I was like, yep, I was all for it, I'm a loyalist, all that. But then Can't 2 came in a few weeks ago, and that's when it threw me for a loop, and I'm like, okay, this one's kind of like in the running with this one now. Nothing had came that close to me. So we'll see. We shall see.
Yeah, so we'll look more into the miche. We'll look more into that. I've never seen it before or heard of it before.
Is it to Jan? I know ANNE, LoriAnne and TaylorAnne. Is it to Jan or? She said, has anyone tried the Alakay Deep Conditioners? I ordered both. We have both. We are going to put out an Alakay video of the entire line within the next week or two. We've just been waiting patiently. And I want to kind of research. So I've been trying it. I want to come with information.
Is it
when I
Tajana?
Tajana? You have to phonetically spell it one other.
She did.
I know. I'm going to say another way.
More. Another way?
I'm thick of brain tonight.
We're thick. We're touched.
I know.
Oh, it's made by another YouTuber?
I think. Oh, that's why I started looking at that. Guys, I keep getting distracted. I'll keep asking me questions. Where's that phone? Thanks, girl. How did they go over there?
Because you got up to get all Sultana Coles junk.
Oh, okay. All right.
Let me see.
It's made by another YouTuber. Oh.
She's a beauty blogger. Michelle Ballard.
Really?
A hair and beauty blogger.
Oh, here. Okay.
Cool beans.
Mm-hmm. Is that one out by, what's that one? The one we first came out here. You all know. The one that, Curly guy used to always talk about. The line, she was making that line. Melanin. Is that out yet?
I don't think so. That's not coming out till like February, I thought.
Okay. Tajane? Is it Tajane? Ding, ding, ding. Yes.
Comes out in February.
Oh,
yeah, it's
that's
Tajane.
nice.
It's Tajane.
Okay.
Got it. We got there. Okay.
Alma Rosario said, good night. Thank you for sharing your world. Thank you for stopping by.
Gosh, I got this heater right near my feet.
I know. That's why I think I'm dehydrated. Y'all keep saying you never see me drink so much water, right?
Why?
I think it's hot.
My feet are freezing.
Okay.
My feet are so cold.
All right.
I'm sorry. I know I keep turning it on and off, but like
That's right, girl. You do you.
every time I turn it on, like off, my feet get really cold.
Mm-hmm.
But my body's not cold, it's just my feet. I'm gonna fall off.
All right. Well, don't fall off because you'll fall on me, and that means you'll push me off, and I'm not having that.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. Oh my gosh, we look crazy.
What are you doing?
I'm looking at last year's Christmas sweater. I was trying to show you a Christmas sweater, but I don't have it up close. That was last year. You look crazy. You have a better one?
Of mine? Or
Yeah,
yours?
just yours, girl. All right, because it was very creative, if I do say so myself.
Yeah. Hold on.
Oh, there we got them lights again.
Yeah, it's the light. I don't know. You guys maybe can kind of see it, but that was a giant tree on my sweater.
All right. It's like slipper boots. They'll keep your feet toasty.
Yes, Crystal, my mom. She's my natural friend. But then I have like friends, but like they're in other states. So.
Let's see. Taylor, do you have any friends who are naturals, like someone you can obsess over products with? Right here. TGIN.
Get some muckluck slipper boots. I want some mucklucks.
No, Angela, we didn't Black Friday shop. We direct it and suggest it. I wish I had one. Oh, nobody. Who has friends that are natural, or who has family members that are natural, and so you can kind of like talk about your natural hair journey. There's like the right words. I was teaching my sister yesterday things to say, things that are not appropriate anymore. I'm like, words that we used to say growing up, I said are no longer. You cannot say that anymore. You have to be very careful how we talk about hair, textures, all that stuff. I'm like, it's a very kind of like a politically correct world, and you better know your right terms.
Or get dragged through filth.
I never do too many wackos out. Okay, we'll check out that Mickey Sanders the video sold her on overnight double moisture mask. Okay. Me and my best friend, it's almost bad because I try to call her to talk me out of buying products and all she does is I know, that's it. I know. We never talk each other out of anything.
No, even though, yeah.
We need to, right?
We need to, yeah. No, we're both bad influences on each other. Even though I think I'm more likely to talk you out of something than you are to talk me out of something.
Totally.
So sometimes you'll just like shop and not tell me, like, because I don't want to hear you say like I can't have this.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Yeah, because you're very reasonable and you're always like the little cute little sweater everybody loves. What you said, $5? Yeah. So you always are looking for deals.
I am.
Yeah.
I bargain
That's
shop.
why today, guys, she really was not impressed by anything. She was looking for 80% to free today for Black Friday. If it wasn't 80% to free, she wasn't doing it.
No.
And we were saying earlier, for those that are like kind of in the room new now, we thought in our minds, I don't know why we thought that, but nothing was impressed. Was anybody impressed with anything? Can you guys name one site, whether it be natural hair, whether it just be electronics, anything that was impressive? Everything to me was very kind of shady. All right, 10%. 10%? Okay, that's crazy. That's not even worth even reading the ad, let alone getting out the bed, getting in the car, burning some
$7
gas.
shipping.
20% a joke. 30% you can get that on any given day, any president's birthday. 40% now we're talking, but don't do 40% Monday and still have that same 40% Friday. What I saw 40% through emails on Monday, I'm thinking, okay, then they'll have probably like 50 to 60%. Even if it's a certain time frame on Black Friday, get everybody up, say between 6 in the morning till 9, or between 4 a.m. in the morning until 6. Try to do something spectacular.
Yeah.
But them same old tired 40% from Monday, all them emails that clogged up my email. Same old, and I'm like, then what in the world? It was like Kenny Rogers' song. You got to know when to hold, know when to fold. And so Monday, should I hold or should I fold? Should I hold? Should I fold? Because didn't matter. They were still the same old tired 40% today, and I really thought that they were going to do something spectacular. Like I said, even for a very short period of time. So why did they just kind of like bombard emails all week long? And then the thinking is, okay, Black Friday is different though. No, it wasn't different. If anything, it got worse. I said I should have like jumped on things on Monday because Black Friday, it was worse. I don't know what the retailers were thinking.
I'm gonna put my shoes on. Keep my toes warm.
All right. That's the LeBron said she's the only one in her family. Aww, people love our love girl. Oh, Alexandra's little sister just went natural. Aw. Before that was just her on YouTube. That's fun. Like when you have somebody in your family. That would have been fun if my sister was. We could have all talked about it yesterday, but no.
She doesn't want a big chop.
Just want a big chop.
Or transition.
Or even and she's also old school. Yeah, I can't ever see T doing that.
I think her hair will be really thick and curly. It would be so thick and curly. She doesn't want to do it though.
My best friend and I are both curlies, LoriAnne said. Only my daughters. That's all you need. That's all I have. Try to talk Adam into it. We haven't convinced him yet.
Right to grow his hair out?
Oh, Mish was impressive. MIL did 60%. All right, main choice, yep, 50% off everything. I was like, I told you last time, like, hey, the main choice, 50%. That I said, now I'm impressed.
And then I grabbed the blankets and rolled over. Not impressed. But I mean, it was the best one so far.
That was the best one.
But then not really, because they had like $9 shipping. Not impressed.
Right. Yeah, that's right. Back not impressed again. So Millie said, my mother wants to start wearing her curls more, and I'm a little happy puppy that just got adopted. I want to buy her all these products. Haha, I can't wait for her to come visit me here in Texas. Yeah. Oh, that's so cool. I know we get emails all the time that say that they want their moms to go natural, and I'm like, you know, just because I did, like, you have to process your mind, and especially if they're from my generation, we just kind of like didn't do it. I think I kind of fell upon it because when I turned 40, my hair was so damaged, and I was told never to relax again because it was very much thinning, and so I didn't have a choice. So I really just had to
fell
stop.
out from I dyed it jet black and then relaxed it back to back, and my hair fell out, and then our stylist basically was like, well, you told me, and then your stylist told, like, they're like, stop with the relaxers, just stop everything we're doing, and like, there was no natural movement. We didn't even know we were going natural. We didn't know what that was. We just knew we couldn't use relaxers anymore.
Yeah. So
and
I immediately stopped at a dime because who wants to lose their hair? And I saw the thinning, so I'm like, oh my gosh, I was glad I had an option of not to relax. I was glad I had like something to do. All right, because when you're losing your hair, you just panic. What do you do? So I was just told, stop. Just stop what you're doing. So I stopped. And then at that point, I told you to stop because you had put in a relaxer and the dye. And together, we just kind of transitioned. And that was 8 to 9 years ago.
Yep, that was 2010? 2009, 2010.
And so then we kind of like did the journey together then. And then about 2 years ago, literally Thanksgiving was my celebration when I had to gather the family around, my husband and my sons and my daughter, and I'm like, I can't have any judgment, please. My nerves can't take it. They really couldn't. I was so stressed out, and I was dead serious about it, and I said, I cannot tell you, I cannot have opinions, I can't have faces, laughter, nothing, because sometimes people say things and they're just kind of like making fun, but they don't realize the pain that it's causing someone, and I'm like, I need support. Whether you guys agree with me or not, right? I said, please act like you do, okay? And I said, I'm going to have to cut all my hair off. And I said, because it's very damaged. And I can't help it. I was taking medication at the time, or I had taken it that summer, and the effects of it started coming out 3 to 4 months later. And I said, so I have no choice. Please support me. And then my husband said, well, you look good, no matter what you do. And he said, all of our married life, you always went short, long, and all that. And that was true, but this was different.
Because you were going short with curly hair. Yeah.
Yeah, this was short and long, relaxed are two different things, okay? And so so that was supportive. And then my son, who's extremely opinionated, and I really value what he says, and I'm like, Spence, kind of like what you think. Like, I don't want to hear it, but I wanted to hear it. And he said, no. He said, you have a face. He said, you have a young face. He said, you're pretty. He said, you can play off anything, Ma. So that's, like, I needed to hear my Spencer, okay? I needed to hear Spencer thumbs up. So he said, no, go on.
I'm just chopped liver.
Oh, girl, chopped liver. And so then Adam said, Adam's just, guys, Adam didn't care what he said. Oh, even when I cut it, I think he said, oh, you cut it? Okay, I went from here, probably shorter than this, and he's like, oh, something looks different.
Way shorter than that.
Okay, way shorter. Yeah, I just like lifted it up. So I'm like, okay, Adam, I basically go back to sleep. And then, of course,
people can see your curly hair journey if they watch all our videos in order, from like the very first one all the way until now.
So you find the very first one.
Yeah.
My hair really is.
Sure.
That was.
And you're applying products like this. Like
like this and slapping it together and just flicking it back. Yeah. Yeah.
Crystal Garcia Spencer is not the favorite child. No. I don't know where that came from. He's not the favorite child.
No. Somebody asked me that question. They said, I know parents have favorites. They said, who are your favorite? And I clearly just don't. Not because one's sitting here next to me, because I would like stress that, well, because she's my daughter, she was born on my birthday and all that. No, I really don't.
I'm the only girl.
The only girl. I say I really don't. I've said it my entire life. People recognize that. They're like, I watched you and I studied you for a while with your kids, because people know I live and breathe my kids. They're like, you clearly don't have a favorite. I'm like, I clearly don't. I just don't. I go to each one for something different. Everybody brings something to the table. No one can replace Taylor. She's my daughter, and we just do every single thing together. Every single thing together. but that does not mean I said that she's my favorite or I love her anymore. I absolutely love her and adore her, and she's irreplaceable. Spencer's my oldest son. I get things from him that I can't get from anybody else. He's just very outspoken, very opinionated, unapologetically opinionated like me, and harsh, very harsh. But I can take it because I see myself in him. He's my oldest, and I respect him for what he's about. But he's not my favorite, even though he's my first son and all that. He's not my favorite. None of them are. I love them all. Adam is just, to me, the baby. He's just so sensible, so serious, and just there's no black and white areas with Adam. He has like distinct opinions, and again, unapologetically, but does it a little differently than Spencer does it. He has a soft side to him that Spencer doesn't have. Spencer's just hardcore. Adam kind of, how did Adam do it? It's not as harsh as Spencer, but yet.
I just put in the comments our first video together. It was a chit chat, get ready vlog. And we weren't MADCURLS at this point at all. The channel, this channel was originally It's TaylorAnne, and you revived it because it was like a dead channel.
Well, I don't know about revived it. I mean,
I think when you came on, we
brought it to life.
Almost 1,000 subscribers, but there was like busted videos on it, and
it wasn't alive, it wasn't dead. It just was not used. You opened up the platform.
I think I put 2 videos out that was just me, and then I was like, Mom, do a video with me, and we did that video, and it got more views than the videos I put out by myself. I'm like, let's do another one, and like it started turning into like a channel where we did the videos together.
But that's the support that you gave me when my hair was short and I didn't want to be seen out in public. When I cut my hair super short in November of 2016 and told everybody to please like it, whether you like it or not, tell me you like it. And I would slick it back, and I went out. I mean, I didn't go out unless I slicked it back, because when my hair was starting to fall out, I started wearing it in the slick back ponytail to kind of mask that I no longer had the big hair. And so I kept just slicking it back and slicking it back. So when I cut it, I kind of like hid the fact that I cut it, and I kept slicking it back. Now I went from having a huge kind of like bushy ponytail because it was kind of like falling out. So when I cut it, I had like a little microscopic little ball on the nape of my neck. But people don't really study people that close. So I got away with it for months.
Yeah.
Literally for months.
And then once you started actually wearing it, people were like, oh, you cut your hair like months ago.
Yeah, when I came out in March, they were like, oh, you cut your hair. No, I cut it in November, but nobody really noticed it. But you were the one that kept giving me kind of that confidence. Mom, come on and show. I think you had me on Snapchat or Instagram, and you're like, show my friends, your little curlies, show the subscribers. And then I think one video we did, and that personality of mine came out sort of, kind of, sort of, but whatever it was.
There was the makings of those eyebrows were bold. Listen. Okay. Don't judge me. No, I did. I used to like, my eyebrows were loud. Like, that was a look I used to do, yeah. Wow.
Oh my God.
Ashley Harris, the grapple lady. Oh man. Yeah, no. My eyebrows used to be 2 caterpillars. I remember one day I did it really bad, and my brother was like, "What's wrong with your eyebrows?" Like, and I'm just standing there with like 2 caterpillars on my face, thinking I'm cute. He's like, "What's wrong with your eyebrows?"
Did you not see it, or you just kept applying the product?
Listen, it was when Anastasia like started being hyped, so I was obsessed with the dip brow, and I was obsessed with the dip brow and the pencil, and I would just like the eyebrow pencil, and I would just be doing it, and I was watching YouTube videos, and it was just bold brows, and yeah, I was obsessed with bold brows. It's so funny. I gotta see. Oh my gosh, yeah, I know my brows were loud.
I know, because we saw it a few months ago. We were like, what were we thinking?
Yeah.
And that was before my 2-hour concealing days, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, no, you might be looking rough in this video too. See, time with It's TaylorAnne, like a vlog. Yeah,
okay.
See, it's old.
Oh.
Yeah, wow, my eyebrows are like, hi. Bam.
Oh my goodness. Wow.
No, we should do, oh my
so yeah, so wow. That was a long journey. Yeah, my hair was super, super short. Just flip it around for those that like are gonna like exit and go see that. Wow, what a difference. But that's it, growth, guys. That was that was a journey. That was rough. Yeah.
Look at you, girl.
I was super insecure then. Yeah. And I think I so much watched. I wasn't doing like length checks. I'm not into that whole length check thing. But I watched and just very insecure. And you were the one that said, come on, like, show people, like, your hair. I could kind of relate to the TWAs. And so I did that. And I think the talking and kind of people liked it. And somebody told you I think at your job at the time that it was brilliant. I think it was brave and I think it was brilliant for her to be in social media and take that chance and bring an older woman on the channel, because nobody's looking at nobody in their 50s, okay? But you took that chance.
Yeah.
And they said it was brilliant.
It was rough in the beginning. Remember, we were not getting sponsorships. We weren't getting anything. And because, like, I was getting them by myself, and then I started saying, like, I'm not taking sponsorships or, like, paid content. Like, if I can't do it as MADCURLS, that's how I want to do it. And companies were, like, not bothered. But now they're bothered. Now, like, and now we're not bothered. Like, nope, don't come checking for us now. Like, but no.
Yeah.
They kicked us to the curb last year when we first got started. They were not bothered with us. I love the first MADCURLS video. Yep. Where were we at? We were going to see Beauty and the Beast. It was just like a vlog. Like, I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah. So funny.
I know, and then just over the time, it just kind of like we just started seeing how we evolved, and then we want to know when we started saying first things first. Because you notice people that go back to watch our old videos, they're waiting for the moment when we say first things first. And it took us a while. We discovered that we said first things first in January of 2018, was it?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I think it was January. Yeah, it was. We did the Cream of Nature, the one and done, I think, on their leave-in or something, and that was the first time we both said it together, first things first, water.
Yeah, you could start seeing the evolution of it. At first, I think we said, okay, first we're gonna, do water, and then we said first things up or something. I mean, you started seeing, and then finally that day came when we said first things first, water. I don't know if we laughed after it or whatever, but then it stuck. We've been saying it ever since.
Yeah.
First things first,
Mickey
water.
Sanders said, for those who are dating now and used to date 20 years ago, is it crazy dating now with POF, DMs, Facebook, etc.? I can't even imagine any advice.
Yeah, no, I dated well over 20 years ago, and it would scare me, it would petrify me, and I don't think that's where my mind would be. I wouldn't even begin. I think if I personally, though I know you asked for somebody that's doing it and then I'm not, but I'm saying I think that they would have to readjust, see if they could be flexible. If they couldn't readjust and come like back where they belong, into my world, to his old world, yeah, it's good if you're doing that, let's say for your job or whatever, and they have to keep up with social media, but I am not going to be texting a 60-year-old man. Okay, pick up the phone like you once knew. Okay, that's what I would do. That's just my way of thinking. And to me, like, it's not negotiable, that part of it, like communicate. I'm a big person about communication. Okay, I have to make sure that you would know how to communicate, and if they don't know how to communicate,
Yeah, you don't like you don't. Yeah, you're always asking like, why do you text? Why don't you pick up the phone?
Pick the phone up.
Pick it up.
Yeah, pick the phone up. Hello, Mask was calling. Hi, I can't speak Taylor Wesley. Like, I want to make sure that you know how to articulate, that you know how to properly ask.
So I start giving them your number.
Give my number, right?
And then you
I'll
give me
read
the
them out
phone.
to see if they can articulate, if they even know how. But I think sometimes, you might text somebody and then you're like, oh, I'm going to meet this guy. And I'm like, you've been texting for like a couple, so I don't even know his voice. I'm like, you don't even know how he sounds? Like, that's odd to me, that everybody just spends months and months and months of texting. How do you get to know? Unless, like I always say, week after week, maybe we need to stop these lies, because same old conversations, same old dried up conversations, just keep rotating and rotating. But unless, like, how do you know, do they text exactly like they sound? People say I sound exactly like I text. I put all the exclamation points, the periods, the commas. I bold the words that I would normally bold if I were there in person. So when they meet me, they're like, oh my God, you sound just like yourself. I am myself consistently across the board. I very rarely change. Okay, so you will definitely know me in person. Through my text and in person, I sound identical. But some people text a certain way, sometimes almost offensively, because they don't know how bad it sounds. And I'm like, whoa, like, do you know what you just texted? And they're like, oh, I didn't mean that. I'm like, then why, like, you write it? See, that's the problem I have with texting. Write what you mean and how you want it to sound. And you have to, it's a skill to know how to text.
Yeah, like you can't be sarcastic and stuff because it doesn't come across.
It doesn't.
It doesn't come across.
Not at all. Unless you know how to make it come across with some LOL, some smiley faces, some crying faces, all of that. You have to really show that sarcasm, and it's very hard to show in a text.
Yeah. What else are we talking about today? Oh, we were asked the masses. Do you guys think that girls and guys can be friends without either party feeling some type of way?
The link didn't work for some people.
Link didn't work. All right, let me try it again. I mean, the video ain't that good. If you go on our channel and you go to videos, there's a way, it says like newest first. You can do oldest first. Like you can filter it and do like the oldest video first and it will come up. But I will try to share it again. Copy link.
Exactly, Mickey Sanders. Yeah, I'm a big person with that. I think lots of communication, and LOTS is capitalized, okay, of communication occurs in the voice, but it is not about the words. It's the pitch, the intensity. That's what I always say. It absolutely does. You have to know, and you have to hear the voice. It makes all the difference in the world. You can soften something by the voice. You can get anything across, but it just depends on how you kind of work those words.
Yeah. Curls in the making. Do you think that will like change your guys' relationship going forward? Like, cause she said, "Oh my God, Taylor, no." She's like, "My best friend just tried me last night. Told me we should be a couple and kept hugging me." Like, do you think that'll change? Like, cause I had a friend in high school and like he really was just my best friend. Like, he knew everything about me. I told him everything, and then one day he said he was in love with me, and I didn't feel the same way. And like he said he couldn't be my friend anymore. Like. I was like, well, dang, like, wow. And so, like, that was that. We tried to be friends, but it was just kind of awkward after that. And that was that. Even though we had been friends for years.
So do you guys, because we kind of differed earlier when I asked that. I said, do you really think guys and girls can be friends? Isn't there some sort of, like, an admiration? Is there something that attracts you to be that friend to a guy? Like, what do guys and girls really have in common, like, to be friends? Is that old-fashioned thinking once again? Or if I have a friend that's a guy, and I'm not speaking like presently, but I'm saying in the past, if I would have had a friend that was a guy, it would have been something about that friend that if I saw a number come up, I'd pick up the phone. But if the friend really didn't do anything for me, why would I waste my time kind of like picking up the phone? All right, we're friends maybe in school, but barely, maybe because we're going to classes together or whatever. But to take it outside of school, it had to be something there. Whether it was some future plans in my mind or whatever, it just had to be some sort of an attraction. I just think, that's why I don't believe in all these work friends and all these side friends, and oh, this is just a friend I go to the movies with. Besties. I don't believe in men having besties of the opposite sex. I just don't. I just think you're just setting yourself up for problems. I don't like that at all. I don't trust it, and I don't like it. And not that I don't trust women. I know women. I'm one. Okay, I'm one. Okay. All right.
Yeah, I don't know. For me, if I say you're the homie, you're the homie. Like, that means I don't like you like that. Or else, why would I say you're the homie? Like, I don't know.
I don't know. That's the problem. Everybody gets friend zoned. Nobody gets down the aisle because everybody wants to be a friend.
That's why no one gets down the aisle. Everybody wants to be a friend.
Yeah, Jan, I just call a thing a thing. No, D. Curly, he's quoting what I just said. I said I don't believe men and women can be friends. I don't believe in all these men in committed relationships having all these friends all the time. I said I don't trust women. And I said I'm a woman. That's why I say I know women. I said I'm one. So I said I don't trust women, and then he's just laughing at it. No, I don't like that. My grandmother never did, and she taught me well, I would say. They just did. My husband's mother and father, they did everything together. I don't ever remember sitting down playing card games and stuff. It was just the two of them. Just the two of them. Just the two of them. So close, okay, that when the father died, 2 weeks later, when his mother died, 2 weeks later, his father died. Literally, we all say, of a broken heart, okay? That's how close they were, okay? Marriage worked, all right? My grandparents, marriage worked. They didn't have all these extra these extracurricular activities with other friends. Oh, I'm going to stay after work. You know, Carol, we're going to all just go have a drink at the bar. Like, why do you need to be at the drink at the bar with Carol? Okay, you have a wife at home. You have a drink at the kitchen counter with your wife, okay? I just don't believe in that. Call me a fool. But again, I speak from experience. 28 years married, okay? All right, try letting your husband have some friends outside the marriage and then come back 28 years, if I'm still alive, guys, and tell me, no, it worked for me, LoriAnne. See, I like people to have things and then have stories of proof. And then I open up my ears. That's like I always say, the key to unlock my ears show me how it worked, and then I'm like, okay, all right, then I think that. But don't just like say things willy-nilly and you haven't lived through that.
She just makes up names. She said, "Who's Carol?" That's what I say when she's talking. I'm like, "Wait, who's Carol?
It doesn't matter.
Who's Brenda? Who's that?"
I always have to give somebody a name so you guys can relate.
She's gonna go to the bar and have a drink with Carol.
So women, if your husband says Carol, say absolutely not. LoriAnne said no Carols, okay? Yeah, Carol.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. We were going back and forth about that today, like whether people could just like really just be friends without somebody, one or the other, feeling like attracted or both. Like, I don't know.
And especially if the woman is single, okay, she don't have nothing to lose, not one thing. You want to at least be equal partners, okay? If you're gonna go out with somebody to the bar after work, make sure she's married too, okay? So make sure everybody has something to lose in it. Why in the world would somebody married go out with somebody single? They have nothing to lose. You have everything to lose. So gotta think wisely.
LoriAnne has the best personality. I agree. She's funny. I get this 24/7. She's so funny.
You either like me, or people hate me. There's never any in between. And I'm okay with that. Is his Callaway Big Bertha? We've been married for 24 years, and golf is his other wife. Yeah. Yeah, no, I hear that. Not that we have golf, but yeah.
I mean, sports, football.
My aunt had a story one time saying that her husband had his work wife. What's that? A work wife?
When I was student teaching, the teachers were all married and they were all really flirty with each other, and one of the, like, they would call each other work wife, work husband. Like, it's definitely a real thing. Like, and I'm just sitting there, my single self, just watching the whole thing. Like, but they were like flirty. Like, she would like heat up his lunch and do little things. Like, she called herself his work wife.
Thank you, LoriAnne Davila. Yeah, the work wife. Yeah, I think that the Bible says, like, you become one. Okay, you cleave unto each other, and you have the kind of, like, to me, the same way of thinking. When you have all these work wives and all that, they come with a lot of opinions that could possibly go up against what you guys know to be true to you. Okay. Oh, really? Oh, you wife then men are like, well, what do you mean? You know, okay, now they're all open ears because they want to be miserable anyway. Okay, if I could speak boldly, they want to be miserable anyway. So they're looking for just some sort of a thing so they can come back with so-called proof. Well, so and so at work. I'm like, I don't care about Carol at work. Okay, I don't care about Carol at work. I'm talking about Lori right here, 28 years, that knows the inside and outside of this marriage. Okay, so I don't care about Carol at work. I'm talking about this. And so when you have a lot of people feeding into your marriage and bringing in different things and different opinions, it's very hard to break through that. And so I'm just saying, like, that to me, that could set up problems, and it's very problematic, and you have to navigate that very quickly. And people sometimes want to get down these aisles, and they start to hear a whole lot of complaints. Sometimes men just like to talk and like kind of like share things, but their radars on the woman that want to get down that aisle. So she's thinking, there's problems there. Now let me see how I can navigate myself in here. You know, so like, y'all, it's time for Christmas parties this time of year. Go, and the one that's all extra friendly, and everybody slapping each other on the shoulder, the back, and all that. Clock that right there. I always look at him outside. I'm not the most friendliest when I go to Christmas parties.
Ashley Harris wants to know why our impression of men sounds so sad. Our voice definitely. Mine doesn't sound sad. Mine sounds deep. I don't know. We're giving him a deep voice. Want it to be high pitched? We gotta give him a high pitched voice.
Oh, because I was being facetious. I was just trying to act like they want to complain, so I have to have the complaining voice. Oh no. You know, oh, I didn't know she was like, why does Lori do that? Oh, I didn't know your wife was like, I don't know. You know, like they can't figure out why I might have done something, knowing full well why I did it.
All right,
but,
she's clapping now.
Right, knowing full well why I did it, but they just need someone to complain to because they're not probably too happy about it anyway. It's just, you know, it's the nature of relationships.
Yeah.
Okay, and if you, as a responsible wife or a partner in the relationship, people to speak into your marriage, speak into your life, and problematic.
So is that something you should clock up front? Like if you meet a guy and he has a lot of female friends, like you can't expect him to drop all his female friends for you. So don't get into a relationship with someone who has a lot of female friends if that bothers you.
I wouldn't say you can't date someone that has female friends, but just there's you have to compartmentalize. You know, do they know how to cross over? Do they know that one time they might have relied on female friends for different things, and now they've cleaved unto you, and now the things in your marriage need to stay in your marriage. These female friends do not need to still, whether they played basketball together, tennis, had lunch, swam, whatever they did, that part of their life, I think, has to leave. That's just my opinion. I think that has to go now. That was when you were single. That was your lifestyle. Now you're different. Now you're more mature. Now you're married. Now you have a wife that you have to be loyal and faithful to. So why would you still want to have lunch with Carol? Okay? It just, to me...
Jan says don't be a Carol, y'all.
You know, I just nip it in the bud, Shelly. Nip it in the bud. Right, there we go. All right, I think you have to. I think also the Bible says the appearance of sin sometimes. So there you are at home taking care of the kids, doing all the right things, and your husband's out whining and dining Carol, okay? And so a family, my family, oh my God, they're notorious for seeing things, seeing, you know, and then there's my husband out having lunch with someone, and then like, Laura, I know Jay had lunch. We just have to have examples and stories, okay? It didn't happen because I nipped that stuff in the butt up front, okay? But I'm just saying, people, okay, and they blindside you, okay? I'm like, what? I'm thinking, like, as a woman, okay? Like I said, again, hypothetical things I'm talking about. If it wasn't God, I'll be telling you, this is what happened to me. It didn't, okay? I didn't give it a chance to happen to me, all right? But I'm saying, so then nosy family members, love some gossip, okay? Oh, Lord, I saw Jay out with this really pretty woman, nice figure, you know, nice dress, tight dress, okay? So now the pastor to somebody else. Finally, somebody's brave enough to call LoriAnne, and I pick up the phone, so innocent, and I'm like, oh, I didn't know, Jay, I saw Jay, no, it's not that they don't know, I saw Jay today at lunch, and I'm like, oh, you did? They're like, okay, and I'm like, oh, yeah, nice restaurant. So at the table, a very pretty woman. Like, now I'm blindsided. Now I'm getting nervous, heart racing. Okay, so I just think the appearance of sin. There's no reason to go out with Carol at lunch. It just, to me, these kinds of things, I think
no lunch with Carol.
No lunch with Carol, guys. No Carols, okay? No Carols. Any Carols?
Tell them about.
I think I'm problematic.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Denisha Besser said, why should a guy or girl have to give up a best friend once they get married? Who said that?
I didn't say they had to give up the best friend. I said the lifestyle. That lifestyle of this so-called best friend. I think husbands and wives can be best friends if you have similar tastes and things in common, and you would enjoy spending time together. Sometimes relationships kind of like start out as friends and kind of like go into other things. I didn't say give up friends, but I think give up that lifestyle of what you once did with females, female company. I think, and I would think that as a man, you would want your wife to want to, like, things that people used to hang out with her homie. You said, use that expression tonight. Mm-hmm. What, your homie. Why do I need a homie? Why do I need a homie now? Okay, even if I needed a homie 20 years ago, I'm married. Why would I need another man to talk to like a best friend? You know how close best friends are? I mean, we're best friends. We do everything together. Why would I want a man in my life as close as me and my daughter are? As close as we are. We talk about everything. There's no secrets, you know, between us. And so that's very intimate, I think. And I wouldn't want to go into a relationship or start off a relationship with someone.
Hold on. Is anybody else having audio issues? I see Angela Marcinkovich's and CCJ. Are we off? Because you might have to, like, close out the chat or close out the live and then come back into it.
Jan said we can have friends, just no Carols. Refresh.
People are saying just refresh. Yeah, you got to refresh it. Oh, yes, audio issues. So if there's something wrong, like, click out, click back in. Let me see. I might need to click out, click back in, because I'm still moving, but my mouth was closed. So let me see on my screen.
Shall we continue?
Shall we continue?
On Friday night dating lessons.
I know.
Okay, so yes, no Carols. All right, everybody watch Jan. He's helping me out here. Okay, no Carols, Jan. Okay. Okay, so I think I didn't say that the opposite sex couldn't have friends of the opposite sex. I said that kind of quality time that best friends hang together. I think during this time in your life, you know, while everybody's searching and shopping and looking for mates, that's fine to have men to kind of like get ideas and things. Shopping, right?
Shopping
putting
bags.
things in the cart. You know, any Black Friday
Paper
sales
and
for men
plastic,
today,
right?
Paper, plastic, right? But I think when you get married, the mindset has to change. And test number one, can the mindset change? Can they be flexible? Do they feel like, I'm not giving up my friends for you? Like, clock it right there. Something so simple as giving up a woman friend. Why would you value a woman friendship more than you would value a loving friendship relationship with your wife?
But what if there was something to the friendship though?
No, me personally, I think there's always something to the friendship.
And that's what, again, I think that's what we were like caught at today. Can men and women just be friends? And you said no.
No, I don't think that they can. Not all these innocent friends. I think that there's something that's attractive to either sex. I think that I'm not going to just keep hanging around an old homely man. So obviously there's something that's pleasing to the eye that I would want to spend time in his company. So I just think it's problematic. I just do. And I think that if you had this bestie friend before you met somebody else, why would you either want to reignite this again once you're in a marriage? Why would you want to have a bestie? It's too confusing. My mind can't work to have a husband you're loyal to and then have all this best friend that you're super close to. That one time you guys used to do everything together. Maybe go out for pizza every Friday night. Have a set date every Friday night. You're going to go out for pizza. Well, now you have a spouse. The new wife is getting resentful, or the new husband's kind of like looking like what is, like, it's just...
Well, wouldn't all that get figured out in the boyfriend-girlfriend stage?
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, you wouldn't just meet the bestie on your wedding day.
No,
like, she would have
already
been there.
Can it get figured out? Oh, you asking me to give up my best friend? Yeah, and that's sort of a sense of the best friend. It's a friend, but can you give up the best friend? And if they cannot, they start looking resentful. Like they don't want to give up anything for you. They cannot sacrifice. They don't have the spirit of sacrificing. Then what else will they not sacrifice later on? Everything's not going to come up before you get down that aisle. When you're in a marriage, things come up all the time, weekly, daily, hourly. And you have to be able to navigate. And something as big as a friendship, it's asking a lot, the intensity of the friendship, okay? You're not saying give up the friend and never see them again, but just saying put the friendship in the place where friendship belongs now. It's no longer, oh, there's a bestie. It's just my opinion. I don't believe that, I wouldn't want my husband having a bestie as a girlfriend. Women are very demanding and want a lot. And so I wouldn't want that. That's not what I would want in a relationship. Some women might
Maria Adley, this is her first live. She said, thanks so much for having me and for helping me fill my Sultana Coles car. Oh, and my first husband did run off with his work best friend / personal assistant, Carol. You have a point.
There we go.
Clap, clap, clap. Clap at the house.
There we go. Yeah, there we go, right there. And like I said, I wasn't talking from it was hypothetical. I always have like these hypothetical stories.
I think if I meet a guy and he did have a friend in his life, I'd want to know about her up front. Like roll her out up front. Like
what's there to know? You know that she
like,
exists, and so if he's not willing to say, okay, this is my friend, but now I got Tay now. I love nobody can replace this, and not for show, but meaning that now tomorrow night they have a movie thing planned. They play basketball every Saturday morning, and I'm like, oh, but I want to go to Starbucks tomorrow morning. Oh, well, after I finish with Carol on the basketball court.
Okay.
All right, so now you get it.
Okay.
Like nothing's gonna replace Carol and his basketball on Saturday mornings, but I want Starbucks Saturday mornings now. Yeah, but we have this. All right, can you break that set date every Saturday? That was your single life. Now you're trying to get to know me. You have to. Women don't ignore these things. I always say people show you who they are before they tell you. You can see right there. And I always use the example. We're in a grocery store and you see somebody like yelling and screaming and cussing at something at the manager in the store. I came here. I called before I came. I said I want a boiled ham and I want a cheese. I got here. It's not here. And they're showing. And then they see a pretty woman walk by. Okay. And they're like, oh, I'm so sorry you caught me on a bad day. No, you did not catch them on a bad day. You caught them on the way they really
on the
are
right day.
when they're not being watched.
Yeah.
Okay? It's going to come out again. They showed you who they were. They showed you how low they can get and how nasty they can get. And it will come back again. It's in them to be that way. So don't let them, oh my God, now they see somebody pretty. Oh my God, you caught me on a bad day. Nope. Remember it. It'll come back again. That's who they really are. So, yeah, so now if they can't give up Carol to go for Starbucks coffee
And she
on
here, she said, yeah, but I think it's compromised because if I got a guy that tells me I can't watch Friday Night Lives anymore, bye, Philip. It's Carol and Philip. I know. Well, what about that?
Friday Night Lives is something that he's still at the house He's allowing you to enjoy what you do the most. He's not making you sad. Like you wouldn't want somebody controlling over you like that. You got to give that up. I can't listen to them girls giggle all night. I'm not listening to that. Like who said that you have to? You could still appreciate the fact that I like it.
So why can't you get up and go to basketball on Saturday with him and his Carol?
He didn't invite me to go to basketball with him and Carol. He said that he was going to have Carol basketball, and then I wanted to go to Starbucks, but I can't give up the hoops, but I'll meet you over at Starbucks, if that, or I'm already doing this, so I don't have time to do that. It was like two different things. This is, he might even want to get to know her world, because obviously, if she's watching MADCURLS, her hair would be curly, so does he even know? So this is a perfect chance for you to get to know the natural community. You know, we talk about anything, everything. You might find something, you might enjoy it, whatever. Is he flexible enough to kind of sit and watch it with you, or is he really going to say, no more YouTube on Friday nights? No, I want to spend time with you. That's a little different story, because he's trying to change like who you are. And this is not anything like bad, like you're learning how to do something for your hair and the health of your hair and all of that.
Actually, Hera said she didn't invite Philip to watch Friday Night Live. She just said she won't be going out because she'll be watching Friday Night Lives. I know, I thought about that, because like Fridays is like date night. And I was like, if I ever get into a relationship, like,
I'll run the channel, guys.
I can't do Friday Night Lives. Like, no, I would I couldn't do date night because I'd have Friday Night Lives.
Unless we introduce him to the big girl's boyfriend.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's different. It's the fact that he doesn't want to sacrifice.
The channel would only meet a fiance. I'm gonna be rolling people in and out of here, like people.
No.
You know, like
No,
the channel ain't meeting nobody.
No.
Until we know that they're long term.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. No. So yeah, no. You have it's the nature of the what's going on at that point.
Yeah.
So you can't just say I'm sorry guys. All right. I know. I'm just all of a sudden.
You can't. We were talking about what I have to give up Friday Night Lives.
All right, I'm sorry, guys. We took a week off because things were going on, and now it's kind of like, all right, I'm gonna just exit really quick, okay?
Okay.
All right. Okay.
Well, it is 11 o'clock. So, should we sign out?
Yeah, I'm gonna say goodbye. Let me just kind of.
Okay. All right. So she was going so hot and heavy. All that wisdom. Okay, so. It is 11, so we are going to peace out. I'll do the good night roll call myself.
All right. All right, I'll let you part of the good night roll call.
You want to be part of the good night roll call?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, that's cool.
All
right, guys, we're
don't
peacing
think
out.
I'm crazy. We will share what our lives are about, okay, in a little while. Everybody goes through things. We're having it really rough right now, and we try to hide and mask it from you guys at times, but,
It's okay, Ma.
Okay.
All right. So, we're saying goodnight. You want to cut it now? Should we say goodnight?
We'll say goodnight, yeah.
You want to say goodnight?
Yeah,
Okay.
We're okay, okay? I just want to let you guys know, because I feel like a mom of the channel. All right,
Okay.
so we're okay. I don't want anyone to worry, but sometimes things can get heavy, and I'm glad sometimes true emotions come out, because these are my true emotions, and that just goes to show how much we love the channel, that we still plow through, okay, when we're going through really rough times. And so this is a really, really, really rough time that we're going through right now. And so for all of those out there, during the holiday seasons or in real life or whatever, people go through things, and we're going through it really rough right now. And so, but we didn't want to give up. We took off a week. Apparently it wasn't enough, but we're going to keep going through. And so we appreciate all those that see my real emotion, see like my weakness right now, my softness, because I always go hard, and I try to do what I can do for you guys. But I just want to let you guys know I love you. You guys keep our family in your prayers, and I'm sorry, like I'm falling apart at the end like this, but
It's okay. All right, we're gonna go. Okay,
right.
bye, guys.
Bye, guys.